podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar Nova. I feel like he was straight up and down, no really no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on an app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, and we're here to review the New York City press conference with Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Not the drama that I expected, and I won't lie, Tank ruined it for me. He took so long. I know y'all gonna think I'm lying, but you gotta keep in mind, I'm already 44. I fell asleep. Bruh, an hour and some change, I was passed out, waiting. And that's why we're doing this show right now at 4 something rather than 3 something. Like, bruh, he just took too long. Then, I don't even know what to say, bruh. Like, you take mad long, and then you come into the press conference and you rocking a purse. Like, what the hell is going on with Tank out here in these streets, man? For real, I don't know, but this is Tank coming into the press conference.
Don't ask me who's gonna win, because y'all know what side I'm on, and you know what I believe. But now it ain't up to me what I think when it comes.
Like, you see that? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's mind games. Maybe it's mind games. I don't know, man. Maybe he showed up to work late because he didn't have everything he needed in his purse. I don't know. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. I ain't even gonna front. Shit is crazy. But I ain't get the excitement I wanted, man. I ain't gonna front. I ain't get the excitement I wanted. Ryan gave me a little bit when they was interviewing him with, Brian Campbell and the dude from Morning Combat. But I didn't get what I wanted, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I was so excited. I thought that this was gonna be something different, something electric. And I feel like if Tank would have got there on time, we would have got that. I feel like Ryan was ready to say shit. Like, he let us know. Tank put Ryan in a rehydration clause. Like, Ryan can't weigh more than 10 pounds. Like, you made us believe that Ryan was scared. And you the one that got a rehydration clause. You the one that got a one-way rematch Only way Ryan get a rematch is if Ryan beat you. Like, wow. And Leonard Ellerbe was right there. So I wondered, did Tank leave Leonard and Leonard got a job with GTD? Because he looked different, too. He looked like he about to, be cast for the new Black Santa and shit. My man out here with the whole white beard, that shit he looked different. It ain't look crazy. It just looked different. It looked real different. I don't know. It wasn't what I expected, to say the least, Not what I expected in terms of a press conference, but I got a lot of information. I didn't think Ryan was going to drop that bomb. We had no clue. That's usually a Canelo thing. People that usually rock with Tank don't fuck with Canelo. And now you got Tank out here doing the same Canelo rehydration clause. So I just want to see what people got to say. This the same Canelo rehydration clause. This the same A-side contract. It's like these contracts is already made and you just got to put the A-side name on it. Because we seen Canelo do it, or rather we seen Pacquiao do it to Cotto, and Cotto do it to Sergio and Canelo turn around and do it to Jacobs and others. And now you got Tank, who never been put in the catch weight, always pretty much been the A-side, never had to be put in this position, and he's still putting someone else in this position. It's crazy. It is, man. But I am going to open up the phone lines. You could call us on Twitter Spaces. We got Discord open and available to take calls. And in about 5 more minutes, we'll have our landline, the normal landline, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Everybody got mad at Canelo when he did that with Caleb Plant. So whether the contracts are pre-drafted for any A-side or not, A-side tactics, they still are. And when you claim that you can beat a guy so easily and that he's not on your level and that he don't got no skills, well, then why you got to put him in a 10-pound rehydration clause? Well, why you won't give him a rematch? And I get the rematch, though. Like, if I beat you once and it ain't even close, like, why you deserve a rematch? You know what I'm saying? But as big as Ryan is, you would figure he would have got a rematch clause, but that ain't the case whatsoever. But that 10-pound rehydration clause was a little bit shocking. I didn't expect that left field. For real, that came from left field. I was not expecting that whatsoever. But I got Brandon Hooker, Texas. What up? Oh, Brandon, give me a second. You guys are available to call in on Discord. Looks like I got Light Gang. What up? Sean, what up? Sean Garcia. Going to pop the people. What up?
Yo, how you doing? You hear me?
Straight.
Bad. So I was watching the Rise podcast little live thing, and like Coach Calvin was saying, like everything they gotta do too. Like, so for the rehydration clause, it's the same thing for Tank too. So I don't really see the big deal in that. But I get what you're saying. But if both men still gotta do because Tank.
Let me explain the big deal. Tank fought at 140 and won a belt. So why you don't want that man to get bigger?
2 minutes until showtime.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but like I said, if both men got a rehydration, if they both got a 10-pound limit to rehydrate, I don't think it's
All
that big of a
right,
deal.
but you smaller. You smaller. You the one want to stay at 35. You the one still got a belt at 35. So of course you want to stay at 35. Ryan already moved up.
If we being real, though, like, damn weight sometimes. He been staying in shape lately, but just because he 5'5", I think that played a part of him to staying at 135 too.
Yeah, I ain't like it, man. People talk shit about Canelo and everybody else that uses rehydration clauses. This shit is weird. You know,
Nah, facts.
that ain't his energy either. Like his energy, I'm the big bad.
1 minute
you know,
until
Tank. I
showtime.
could beat everybody. Not whatever this shit is. This right here. This like I'm nervous. I don't know if I could beat Ryan. Ryan might be just as good as me, so let me get some advantages. Let me make sure he weight drain, that big ass motherfucker. Let me make sure he weight drain. Oh, hold up. Let me make sure he ain't got no rematch clause. I mean, how much other shit has Ryan had to go through that he ain't tell us? No wonder the fight ain't get done. Look at the shit that he had to sign to. My man literally had to say, yeah, you could use me and all my popularity, but if I lose, I don't get no rematch. Yeah, you could use me and all my popularity, but I got to weigh a certain amount because you scared. I mean, what else? What else?
I mean, but also you gotta look at the fucking reward though too, bro. You know what I mean? But you got a point though. You got a point. But
Bruh,
then,
I mean, there ain't no reward without Ryan. Like, yeah, Ryan and Tank is a big ass fight, but you said
I'm talking about for Ryan.
Yeah, but that's what I said. Ryan and Tank is a big ass fight, but Ryan and Tank, like they need each other.
Yeah. You right. Respect, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. They literally did not give him the rematch clause, Sniper. Shut your ass up. Only thing he get if he win, the zone and them get to control it. He don't got a rematch. If he lose, he don't get this activate a rematch clause. I won't time you out because everybody don't know everything. But watch how you phrase shit. Out here talking like you know and shit. Fuck out of here. Brandon, what up? It's only a one-way rematch for Tank. Only way Ryan get a rematch is if he win. Brandon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Hello? Oh, okay. I don't know who you was going off on, man, but I seen the outfit that he walked in with, and that was outrageous. He made me laugh, and I don't know what to think of that either, Ness, but as far as the press conference goes, I like the energy.
Wasn't that the same fur coat Rolly had on?
Man, you know what? To be honest, I think Tank has a personal designer that's been like listening to all the hip hop, the Young Thug, and like trying to follow the fashion industry.
Don't ask me who's gonna
and
win.
They using Tank. They using
it's...
Tank as like a. Hello?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I was just playing the video. My bad.
Oh, yeah. That to me was scandalous, and Tank to have the balls to wear something like that with confidence. I don't think he really had confidence because in the face-off he never took off his shade, and to me that says a lot. It's the first face-off. Look the man in his eyes. All Ryan was looking at was his own reflection, and Ryan showed me he got a hell of a lot of belief. I think they both spoke from the heart, but Ryan just, man, he was on point with everything. He's like, I'm a professional, and I mean he was right. And Tank didn't really have no response for that. Tank even lost focus, needed a question repeated to him. And I look at these press conferences as you got to have your I's dotted, your T's crossed, and your K's kicked. You can't be stumbling around because that shows your mental focus. Where's your head at? And Tank was probably mad that they made him wear that damn purse. That's probably why he was late, because he was like, man, y'all got me messed up.
Bro, who gonna make him, Champ, who gonna make you wear a purse, man?
You don't know what's in that man's contract.
Come on, man. Yo, y'all say anything to save your favorite fighter, bro. Come on, man. You telling me it's in his
Tank is not my favorite
contract?
fighter for one. Hold up. Nick. Hey, Ness, don't get upset with me, brother.
I'm not
expressing my
upset. I'm
opinion.
just saying, think about it. You saying that
okay.
you saying it's in
I'm
his
trying to give Tank-
contract.
I'm trying to give the man the benefit of the doubt because that shit is not. I'm sorry for cursing, but that is not fashion to me. That is not manly to me. That is not cool at all.
No, I hear you.
That to me was like a foul. He needed to be violated for that. But hey, it's a different time. B-Hop talk about Generation X. I don't know nothing about that, man. I graduated in 2006, but I'm still young at heart. You feel me? And I personally believe everybody, you as old as you feel. So you take care of yourself. You eat right. You exercise. You know what I'm saying? You take care of the body, the mind. You gonna live long. And so, anyways, but another thing too. Leonard Ellerby, to me, he was looking like a swole version of Too Short. I was waiting for him any minute now to say, what's my favorite word? But that was crazy.
Yeah,
I really
man.
like what everybody had to say, and I'm looking forward to the fight. The only thing that I think, man, Tank had to talk to Ryan to get him when they were facing off. Tank had to start talking to get under Ryan's skin. I noticed Ryan was kind of smiling a little bit too much. So
Too
then he
much.
had to switch it up to like, yeah, exactly.
Too much.
Because he was nervous. He was really scared to like.
Yeah, but
feel that
he
Tank power.
ain't about that talking shit. You could tell he kept trying to pose to do the little fist pose. He wanted to get that whole confrontation over with. That's not his MO.
Exactly.
Like he can't
I
talk
saw
slick.
that.
He probably just want to let his hands go.
Man, but man, I'm thinking different now about Tank. Ever since you showed me that walking and then he was an hour late, that's not cool, man. Like,
Nah, that shit was way more than an hour, bro. He was way more than an hour late. That shit, and this ain't the first time. He did it with Hector Garcia too. It's just like, come on, man. And Ryan said everything right. Like, yo, this is the biggest fight of our life. We rushing the promotion because of your little situation, and you can't even be here on time. But Ryan needed to say all that shit during the live press conference.
But I think all that was weighing on Gervonta Davis when Brian Custer asked him the question. He needed to repeat the question again because he was like, shit, man, Brian making the point. He's like, oh, and this is the last thing I want to say, Ness, before I get off. I think this fight's really whoever wins this fight is whoever's why for why they still boxing is bigger or greater. Whoever's why for still boxing, that's the person that's gonna come out on top. And I feel like somebody might have to fight through a broken nose or some fractured ribs because it's gonna be a hurtful fight. Like we've been wanting it too much, and really the spectators is gonna be the ones that walk away happy that night. Maybe even the loser too, if they win over the crowd. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Brandon,
and one more thing, Ness.
What
Yeah,
I
go
got
ahead.
to get to some other people. Talk to me.
No, I just had a question because earlier, call you was mad at some sparring partner for making some serious bread.
I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I said for that person, which we didn't say who it was, which I made clear.
Yeah, exactly. It was out of context. That's
I
why
made it clear that the
but-
dude never fought on television. Yeah, I don't think if you ain't never fought on television, that mean you ain't got the accolades.
Yeah.
That mean you shouldn't be getting paid what that man getting paid.
Well, then this is. I kind of took it personal because I never fought on. I haven't even, but I was like, if I think I got some good work, and I'm sparring professionals, and then all of a sudden they like, hey, bring me that dude from that hooker from Houston, like, and they want to pay me whatever. Now all of a sudden you like, man, damn, I seen this dude on YouTube. He don't really look like he. It's like it's sparring, and if you valuable in sparring, meaning you can box, you can pressure fight, you can switch orthodox or southpaw, or if you know what I mean, you give the work that they need, you should be compensated for it. I don't know who the dude you talking about.
I know, but you can't get paid. You can't get paid like you got a degree without a degree, right? Like you can't charge a lawyer rate if you a paralegal.
It's But
Nah,
look,
bruh.
it's
Like
2023,
you a
man.
paralegal.
It's different skills.
You're not a
that
lawyer.
You know,
It's different, man.
But it's some people that it's some great lawyers that become lawyers in jail. Never
And
went to
that's
school for
okay.
it. They
But he
just
became a lawyer. He not a paralegal. You see what I'm saying? A paralegal ain't got no fucking license. So he can't charge the same.
Ness, you I don't know. You trying to confuse me with the wordplay like Danny now, man. I gotta let you go, man. I appreciate the show, though, man.
Bet. So another metaphor would be a champion and a contender. One dude won a belt, the other dude ain't win a belt. So it's like the contender can't charge what the champion would charge. The champion is a champion for a reason. Like, he got to charge a different rate. But that's just me. SDX Renzi, Alabama, what up?
What it do, Ness?
Chilling. What you think of the press conference?
Hey, man, I don't care about the outfit. I don't care about the earrings. I don't care about none of that. When Tank get in the ring, if you feel like this press conference shook y'all any kind of way, put your money with Ryan. You feel me? Go on, get the odds right for my boy Tank. You feel me? We don't want him to be the favorite, preferably. You feel me? Make Ryan the favorite. Boost it up. I like all the Ryan hype because my money is going to be locked in with my money at. You feel me? 8th round, Tank knocking that man out, bro. I don't care. It's not about talking. It ain't about putting on the front. This fight's selling itself. They don't got to build up and talk crazy and all. Nah, it's just who got the work. That's all that's going to matter in this fight. Who got the work? And, like, it ain't going to be no easy fight either way. But, you know, I just feel like that's more. It's more. The fight is gonna be what this about. The press conference is just something they gotta do. You feel me? And Tank, like, he probably left the gym or something and was late. You feel me? So I don't know. Like, I'm ready to see this fight, man. As far as the rehydration clause, though, I'm with you, Ness. That's one thing I'll give you. We don't want no. I don't even like giving people something to talk about like that. Like, like. It's a discrepancy or a rule. Like, I don't like that shit. So I ain't feeling that as a Tank fan. The rehydration clause in the rematch only being one way, that shit to me is like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that. As a Tank fan, I could be honest and say that. But I feel like regardless of what the press conference showed, he gonna get the work done. I'm not doubting that. Period. I don't give a fuck what Ryan say, how he make it feel, or empathize with the fans and at the press conference. He not ready. You feel me? He not ready for that shit. So that's how I feel, man. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. If y'all feel any shift in this based off that press conference, please bet y'all money with Ryan. Please do that for me. You feel me? Y'all bet y'all money with him, please. But shout out Ness. Thanks for my call, bro.
All right. I just want to go ahead and play this. Give me a second.
Pounds of catch weight. Why?
We want to make sure we can make the fight happen. Sometimes you got to do things that you got to do to make a fight happen and both teams be agreeable with. You know what I'm saying? Tank can make 140, 135. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to make sure that it was good for both sides. The
pounds of catch weight.
So Tank can make 140 and 135, but they want to make sure it was agreeable for both people. So hold on. Only one dude left 135. So Tank can make 135 and 140, but we going to fight 1 pound away from 135, the only division that one guy left from. Oh, yeah, we want to drain you. We want you at your weakest. Look, Tank's still great, and he probably still going to win. But his team, this exactly what Tony Harrison was saying to Tim Tszyu. His team is a good team. They making sure they doing everything that he get every advantage to make sure he get the win. The rest he got to do on his own. The rest he got to do. He got to win the fight himself, but they making sure that he got every possible advantage. You know, Tank Nello in the building, ladies and gentlemen, Tank Nello. I know y'all hate that. Y'all hate Canelo, and now look, Tank done took a page out of his book. Tank Nello, Light Gang, what up? Oh, you gonna have mic issues all day, huh? C-Dub, True Roll Tide. We on Discord. You could call in 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. We also are on Twitter Spaces. Don't forget to request. C-Dub, you there?
Hey, yo, Ness, mic check.
I hear you. I'm telling you, it's them, bro.
All right. Yeah, it's got to be them. All right.
I'm telling you, this computer, we ain't never going to have no issues. This is the most powerful Mac ever made in the history of Macs, man. No issues with this. I'm telling you, this could have
Salute
30.
Apple with their reliable products.
Yeah, this shit could have 30 million applications. Ain't nothing going to happen. David Maldonado, que lo que?
Yo, Nestor was good, man.
What up?
You hear me? Yo, I thought the press conference was gonna have more fireworks based on everything.
What was more shocking though? Damn, why you always sound like horse shit? You need like a way better Bluetooth. Get you some Kenichi biz. But what was more shocking? The rehydration clause being leaked out, or Tank rocking the purse?
That Tank rocking the purse, that's nothing new, man. That's what the young kids.
No, that is new. That is new. That is new for Tank. I don't care about no rappers.
He's a kid. He's a young guy. He's a 20-something-year-old guy. That's the generation. But what I was gonna say was, Tank is low key very witty, man. I like how he came at Ryan when Ryan all of a sudden wasn't talking that tune about knocking him out in 2 rounds. Tank told him, so you were just talking out your ass, right? Like Tank had a couple of quick one-liners there. You know, the press conference was nothing like the Rolly press conference, but I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. You know, not every fight is gonna have a good press conference. I still think
it
it's gonna be
should.
a great fight. Yeah, but you know, not everybody got that personality. Ryan looked a little bit, a little nervous, but also a little frustrated. But I got Tank knocking him out in 5-10 rounds at the end of the day. Tank got more tools in the toolbox. And the press conference could have been better, man. He showed up late. I think that was a mind game. He wanted to make him wait. Like some fighters like to take a while before they walk to the ring. I don't really put too much emphasis on that, man. Hopefully the next press conference, they'll do more trash talking. I also didn't like how when they had the face-off and they were drawing at each other, they were playing all that music in the background. I wanted to hear what they were saying, man. Sometimes you could hear what they were saying. We couldn't hear what they were saying, man. And I try to find different videos that had the press conference, the face-off, and every video had that music playing in the background.
Champ, we trying to hear what you saying. You got hella background noise.
I know I'm outside in the New York City streets, man. I'm on my break. Let me take these headphones off real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second, bro.
I'm hearing the fire police. I'm hearing everything, man.
All right, I know. Give me a second, bro.
Champ, we gonna come back to you, man. We gonna come back to you, bruv. What's good?
Yo.
What up? What up? You straight? C-Dub?
Straight. That's what's up, man. I was hoping you'd come back to me, man. Damn, Dave Mariotto, man. I was kind of busy, man. Fucked up. But yeah, shout out TDV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself, man. You know, we on board, man. It's finally here, man.
Tank Nello here, baby. Tank Nello here.
Tank. It's here.
Tank Nello.
It's here, man. Hey, so now I can get on board. You know, the press conference here. Now we can rip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out PBC running the game. You know what I'm saying? Making mega fights. You know what I'm
Asking
saying?
for rehydration clauses.
Hey, Canelo fans can't say nothing. So you can't say nothing. But you kind of vindicated right now, but I did give you a hard time. I give all Canelo fans a hard time about the rehydration clause. I got to keep the same energy.
Why you think your man want one? Why you think your man want one?
I got to keep. I'm not sure, man, but
nervous energy.
Sure he didn't give Barrios one.
Nervous energy.
So it's kind of I'm not sure. It's a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher. I can't I can't put my finger on it, man.
That's
But
great
yeah, the pressure was
negotiations, man. I'm telling you, that's A-side shit.
A-side shit, you know. And I mean, and the fashion is different. I don't know what to say about the purse. You know, the mink was okay, you know, but I'm not. You know,
Hey,
I don't
yo.
put too much weight in it, man. Yo,
So
yo.
I just want you to remember everything that's happened over the last 12 months. Tank accused Ryan of being on PDs. Then he negotiated a fight with him and put him in a suck down rehydration clause. So he got to come down from 40 to 36 catch weight, plus got a rehydration clause.
Yo, man, all of that, man. Shout
I
out
just
to
want the facts to be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ryan took a
Put 'em out
picture.
there, because
Ryan took a picture, and Tank got a lot of clauses in the contract.
we need that out there, man. Shout out to the B side, man. Knowing what to do, you gotta get down or lay down to make the fight.
You right. He did.
Somebody gotta take notes. We gotta acknowledge when the mega fight's being made. He got a rehydration clause in the catch weight. You gotta get down.
So who you talking to? You know who you talking to. You might as well say their name.
You know, everything we understood don't got to be said, man. We know what we talking about, man. We all know. If you want to make the fight, you got to get down and lay, accept all that shit. You hear me? But yeah, man, shout out to Ryan. Shout out, man. Shout out to the youngest, man. When they say they want something, they want to do something, put their mind to it. We're going to tell you what it is, what it ain't, and what it will be. You know, shout out Gatorade, man. Shout out, man. He accepted all this shit and making the fight happen. So you can't save. Nobody can't save Tank. Nobody can't save Ryan. Nobody can't save nobody because the fight about to happen. PBC leading the pack, man. That's what's up, man. We still got top ranking the zone to make some mega fights. Devin and Loma still out there. Canelo, Bivol, Usyk. This could be a great year, man, for boxing. You know, shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself.
All right. C-Dub, thanks for calling in. Areja. Ain't that ear?
Yo, you hear me?
I do.
All right. Yo, Ness, I got to ask you a question first before we get into the rest.
Oh, this Sean.
Yeah, this is me. I switched on Twitter because Discord wasn't working. But listen, are you still gonna say this ain't a co-promotion? Because DAZN was streaming on their YouTube, and they had a DAZN logo on the banner.
I'm so glad that you said that because you swear. I don't know why you keep trying this battle that you're not winning. You know that I was
How
watching
am I not winning? It looks like I'm winning.
Because listen, I was watching it on DAZN's YouTube, but guess who's the commentators? Morning
it
Combat.
Don't matter.
Man, knock it the fuck off. What
Wait,
watermark did it have? No. Tell the people. Tell the people.
You just set yourself up.
Tell the people what watermark was on DAZN's YouTube channel.
It was Showtime. It was Showtime.
All right then.
But listen.
All right
then. Answer me this.
There was no mention. Matter of fact, tell the people the truth. Was there any mention of DAZN? Did they even say?
They mentioned Akam Barak. They mentioned Akam Barak.
Bro, they said, there goes Akam Barak. I love those guys. Come on, man. They ain't even say you could buy it on DAZN, bro. Listen, I paid attention to everything.
Yeah, because they want to buy it on Showtime. It's business. They wanted to buy it on Showtime.
But homie, how we gonna have a co-promotion? Do you understand what co means? So if it's a co-promotion, broadcast team is entitled to at least say, buy it on Showtime and DAZN. But it's not a co-promotion. But whatever, you win.
Answer me this question. Just answer this question. So you tell me when Floyd and Conor fought, the UFC wasn't co-promoting that?
I don't know about that one, bro. You know that one is different because he was wrapped up with Dana. He couldn't do his own thing. He had to give up money to them and everything.
It's the same thing.
It's
identical.
It's not the same, man.
All right,
it's not the same.
Let's get to the good. Yo, I know you saw when you saw Oscar, Steven Espinoza, you saw Bernard, you saw everybody.
Yeah, where was Joe McCroskey?
Like old days.
Where was Joe McCroskey?
Like old days.
But where was Joe McCroskey then? You seen
Oscar? He's from the UK. He's from the UK, you know.
No, he not, bro. Look it up. He literally lives in New York, man. He's from the UK, yes, granted. But since they started Matchroom USA and DAZN USA, he's been living in New York.
All right, but listen, tell me that didn't look like it was gonna bring back good memories. Seeing Oscar and them working together on that stage.
Oscar should have got a shave. He had too much salt and pepper going on. Bernard was looking good and saying the right
so now
things.
let's get to the bad, man. So they got a rehydration clause on my boy.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. I couldn't believe it when Ryan said it, bro. Honestly, I couldn't believe. I tweeted right away. I couldn't believe it.
But listen, and you seen that face off. Tell me who won this? When you seen that face off, what did you get?
I ain't like the way Ryan was acting, man. I ain't like the way Ryan was acting, man.
What you mean?
He wasn't talking that shit like Tank was. He kept trying to do the fist.
He's the one who started it.
He the one wanted to take pictures for. He kept looking to the cameras, trying to do the fist pose while Tank's still talking. I ain't really like it, but I give him a pass because Tank was late. You probably had all this planned in your mind, and my man took an hour and a half. Like that's not
insane. Even that. Not even that. This isn't even Ryan's press conference. This is Tank. Like Ryan ain't from New York. He ain't from the East Coast.
Yeah.
So this conference was for Tank. Now wait for tomorrow when Ryan's in LA. Wait for tomorrow when Ryan's in LA with all his boys coming to show out. You're gonna see a whole different press conference. Ryan won this press conference.
He gonna wear the bandana?
New York.
He gonna get the bandana and the tank top?
He wasn't even from New York or the East Coast when he won the press conference. Now wait till tomorrow when
I ain't gonna front though. I swear, I feel so old. I feel like times is changing right before me because somebody could have told me that Ryan had Parasucos on and I would have believed him. Yo, what kind of jeans he had on, man?
Those look like sweatpants.
Man, them shits look like Parasuco jeans from back in the day. I'm like, Jesus, what's going on? The youth is out of control, man. Whatever happened to tracksuits, man? I miss Broner and his tracksuits, man.
Yo, why? So I was expecting the Tank to push him, but once I saw Ryan balled up that left hook, you saw how his left hand was balled up. I knew Tank wasn't gonna do nothing. Once I seen Ryan had that left hook loaded.
Yo, you funny as hell. Left
hook loaded. Gervonta was not gonna do nothing. Ryan had that left hook loaded for a good minute. The whole face off. He had that shit loaded. If Gervonta tried something, he would have swung.
Bruv.
I'm telling you.
All right, so this is the face-off. Let me screen share. And I'm going to restart it because you always get caught lying. My man, look.
It's not in the beginning.
Look, his left hand is in his pocket, so I guess you're talking about another hook.
Once they start talking shit,
This still face off. Left hand still in the pocket. Now it's coming out. It's still not bald. Bernard getting on the side. They talking shit. Still not bald. Hold. Let me make sure this is Sean. Let me make sure it's Sean the way.
It's a 2-minute face off.
Look,
Don't forget.
Now he balls it to take a picture. I win. The first time.
Keep watching.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I
said it. The only time he bought that shit was when he wanted to take the pictures. He wanted to get this.
He ain't unballing.
Bro, he wanted this moment over. He wanted that moment over. That's the energy I got. I ain't gonna front. We could agree to disagree. He wanted that moment over. Tank trying to talk shit. He looking at the cameras trying to take pictures with his fists. It's like, man, you better look at Tank.
Yeah, of course you can talk shit with shades on. That's easy.
And those is jeans, man. You out here lying. You be capping for Ryan.
You sure those are jeans?
I'm looking at this shit right now. They like inside out stitch jeans or some shit. I don't know. They look like Parasucos though.
That's all I got, man. Just wait till tomorrow when Ryan.
Look, and why is Ryan smiling so much? Look, he just laughing and laughing. Man, damn.
Look at what the circus brought up.
Give me a tough look, man.
Up a clown.
Give me a tough look, man. You got Tank in your face, and he stop laughing, motherfucker. This is a serious look. Look. Watch, right here. Watch that turn into a smile.
Well, when you got a clown dressed up in front of you, what you gonna do? You gotta laugh. You gotta say they brought out the circus.
Come on, look. Laughing. Why? Yo, Leonard Ellerby looks so different with that beard. But that's enough of that. They're going to flag us for screen sharing just to prove you wrong, Sean. See what you did to me? Jay Ortiz, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What up,
Can
what
you hear
up,
me?
what up? Yes, sir.
Yo, yeah, press conference went okay. Honestly, I don't need him shit talking because this fight is, this. I don't need him shit talking because this fight's already big enough. I already know what to expect. So yeah, but yeah, the rehydration clause. Yeah, what the fuck is that about? I mean, Barrios didn't get one, and he's technically a bigger fighter than Ryan. So yeah, that was weird. I mean, that kind of just tells me Tank's not really sure of himself. You know what I mean?
His team, man, more his team, because, Tank, I don't think the fighters is like, yeah, I'm going to take that fight. Make sure you tell them I want a rehydration clause. It's the team, like, yo, all right, you sure you want this fight? Oh, all right, we're going to do the best we can for you.
I mean, doesn't Gervonta have a say in that too? Like, nah, fuck you can say fuck the rehydration. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he could say that. He could say that, but again, you sitting around a table with your team. What?
Yeah.
What do you think they gonna say? Like, oh yeah, be the bigger man and say fuck the rehydration, or say fuck him and make him struggle to get the weight. Tank, he want to fight you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but come on, man. Like, how can you fight someone that's not 100%? You know what I mean? And I just heard Ryan, like he's saying, it's hard to make 130. I mean, 135 or 136. I mean, basically, it's just hard to cut weight to to
Yeah,
that
man.
limit.
All's fair.
That kind of
All's fair in business, man. You only worth what you can negotiate. Unfortunately for Ryan, he was the ultimate B-side. He had to give up everything. Luckily for them,
well,
he stood. He stood strong on if he wins, they get to promote the next one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What if he wins? Does Ryan have to say in like the weight and like all that stuff? I'm assuming.
I don't know that he's gonna have say in the weight, but his broadcaster gets the lead. So it'd be on the zone.
Oh, so okay, that's one of my questions too. So if he does win, so the rematch would be on the zone then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Only if he wins.
So for this first fight, is the zone not involved at all? I mean, other than like promoting it and like.
Yeah, they're involved. They're involved, but they're not lead promoter.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, are they gonna broadcast it?
Yes.
Anyway, So is that gonna be like a conjoined Showtime / DAZN, like how they did with Mayweather Pacquiao HBO Showtime? Is that gonna be that kind of deal, or is it just gonna be solo?
It's something like that, but not like that. It's available to buy.
Like I heard.
It's available to buy and everything on DAZN, but it's gonna be Showtime production, Showtime camera, Showtime commentators, Showtime.
Okay. Okay, because I was figuring out how is that gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since DAZN was, because I heard that DAZN was gonna on their what do you call it platform. You could buy on their platform, but everyone was saying it was gonna be on. But yeah, everyone's saying it was gonna be on Showtime, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, man, I was expecting. Like I said, I don't need him trash talk, but I expected Ryan to trash talk a little bit since he's been trash talking ever since.
I mean, especially since they made you go through all this shit. Like, tell the world some of the shit you had to go through just to get this fight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like I said, I don't really need don't really need for me them to trash talk to hype this fight because I already know what this fight is about. But yeah, I did want a little trash talk from Ryan, and to be honest, man, I was a Ryan hater back then. I thought he was all talk, but no, I'm a fan now. I'm not rooting for anyone because I like both guys, but I like Ryan. So, just the fact that he's been like vocal about wanting this fight, he cares what the fight fans want to see, and he knows that we want to see Davis versus Ryan, unlike Terrence and Spence, that can't get their shit together. So I have all the respect for Ryan. So. Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't know if it's Terrence and Spence because one guy had to bite the bullet in this negotiations. One guy is in a rehydration clause. One guy doesn't get a rematch. one guy, is the B-side. In that fight, it seems like both guys want to be the A-side.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, like I said, like Ryan kind of like gave up all the basically gave up all his rights, to make this fight happen. Versus Terrence and Crawford, they're just bickering back and forth. Even after their fights, the interviewers always ask them, "Hey, what's that Spence fight? Where's that Spence fight gonna happen?" And they're just kind of not, obviously they're not ducking away from the question, but they're kind of just trying to like lowball us, saying, "Yeah, I hope it happens one day." Talk to my promoter, all that shit. Versus like Ryan's been vocal, like, "Hey, make this fucking fight happen. I want this fight." So he does want this fight. So that's like the respect I give Ryan. Giving us fight fans. Like he don't care about like the promotion, politics, all that. He just wants to make this fucking fight happen. Like I said, he even went so far as becoming the B-side. So, like I said, I have all the respect for Ryan. I mean, I'm kind of running from him, but I like Gervonta too. But yeah, like it's just the rehydration clause is kind of iffy. So like I wonder if Ryan's gonna be 100% for this fight. I hope he is. Because, like you said, he's been mentioned, it's kind of hard to make 135, even though it's going to be at 136.
Then remember, he can't weigh more than 10 pounds.
So what? That's like 146, right?
Yeah, 146.
Is that like the day of the fight, or is that like the morning of?
Probably the morning of. I don't know what, because this ain't an IBF fight, so there's no rules or guidelines to follow. This is some new, in-house negotiation bullshit.
Yeah, this is like their own bullshit negotiation, right? Mm-hmm. Like something like they already makes up. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I hope Ryan can still make the weight comfortably and still be, healthy come fight night. Because shit, man, like, I mean, obviously, I don't really know the fans know about this because, right, they don't really get into the politics, but we as boxing fans, the hardcore, know. So I'm just worried about him not coming in 100%. Because, like, look at Canelo Chavez. Chavez, same situation, rehydration clause, catch weight that wasn't his weight, and he was a zombie come fight night.
Yeah.
Basically, like every rehydration clause or every fight that has some sort of catch weight and some sort of limit on when to put your weight back on, it always ends badly. Like De La Hoya too, De La Hoya Pacquiao. Like I said, Canelo Chavez. I feel like there's another one. I don't know if you know this. I feel like I'm missing one more.
Jacobs Canelo, but it didn't go bad. I mean, I think Jacobs blew the weight clause anyway. He did.
Oh, yeah.
He did that with Gennady too. But Jay, let me get to some other callers.
For sure. Yeah, thanks for having the show.
All right, Elijah, you just a hater, champ. Or actually, you're not a hater. We throw that word around loosely. You are a Tank fan, and because you're a Tank fan, you're not mad that he, for the first time ever in his life, for the first time that the fight isn't him being a super 10-1 favorite, he chose to put a rehydration clause. Like, you don't like it, so you trying to consistently type in the chat how it's no big deal, how we're blowing it out of proportion, how it's a false narrative, how they both on the rehydration. It shouldn't even be in there. It shouldn't even be in there. We already dealing with dudes cutting weight to make a weight. Now you want them to stay at a certain weight. This is already a sport where people die of rehydration. It is what it is, bruh. You obviously a big-ass Tank fan, and he could do no wrong in your eyes. Like, you gonna say that wasn't a purse, that was a wallet with a long chain attached to it. That's okay, bruh. You see what you see, we see what we see. But we also see you, a man fan, a fan of man. Boxing fan, I have hate in me. You screen names. You guys got to come up with better screen names.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think first things first, let's talk about the press conference. In my opinion, he got you on the rehydration clause, you B-side. at that point, you got to say, okay, he disrespect me a little bit. Then he show up an hour late, and you not saying nothing to his face. Personally, I've seen niggas argue over 10 cents. So shit like that, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't get into it about that. But you know what? Uh, uh, Ryan did his thing, Tank did his thing, and that's cool. The rehydration clause, I think personally, that's just his people basically trying to send a message to say, yeah, this is what we can do to him. They trying to say, oh, we can put him on the rehydration
Don't
clause. We can
nobody
do
look
this, we
at
can
it
do
like
that.
that when it's Canelo. When it's Canelo, he's a pussy. He's a duck. Look what he got to do. He always got people in catch weights. It's Canelo weight. Oh, it ain't fair. Come on, man. Let's keep the same
Yeah,
energy.
nah.
It ain't no need
I think
for a catch weight
it's
and a
power.
rehydration. He already
Yeah,
got
yeah,
him in a
it's
catch weight. Like, you already got a belt.
yeah.
Like, first of all, nobody could blame this on Ryan. Tank got a belt that he don't want to defend. He the one choosing 136. That already right there no longer is a WBA fight. Like, Ryan ain't going to negotiate talking about, let's do a rehydration clause. Why? It don't suit him. He already moved up to 140. This is all to make Ryan weaker.
I see it as Tank and his team just really, really, really don't like Ryan. So much so that they would disrespect him by not giving him a title shot.
Or Tank and his team doing everything in their power to get every single advantage to ensure they get the win. Because they'll have
Yeah,
a bigger man,
100%.
weaker. There's no way he could be 100%.
Yeah, it's power. They trying to say that, oh, you want to come to this side and you want to run your mouth and blah blah. Well, we gonna do this. Now, is it right? Hell nah. But that's exactly what they do. I don't think it's on the same level as Canelo. I think it's kind of way worse because um you got Tank I mean, they've been running their mouth for a long time. For the most part, Canelo says this and there, and then he move on. But Gervonta, I'm gonna knock his ass out. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And then when all the shit comes out, this is what it is. Now, as far as whether or not he's nervous or scared, I mean, shit, you got a dude that can knock you out, and not only that, he can take your star power and turn it into his own. And he already got star power too. Would you not be nervous too? I'm not gonna sit here and cap say he's not nervous. Ain't no way in hell he's not nervous.
I wouldn't do it because it looks bad. You sending a message to the world. The first time you get in a fight, it's not even 50-50 in the bookies. But obviously, because they both got big ass fan bases, it's 50-50 in the fans' eyes. So the first time you win a 50-50 fight, that ain't 50-50. The shit ain't 50-50. The motherfucker's still the favorite. But the first time motherfuckers think somebody could beat you, you put him in a rehydration. You put him in a catch weight. This shit sound. You don't even want to give him a rematch.
Yeah.
Shit sound crazy.
This is what happens when the fans don't speak up and they don't say shit. They get away with shit like this. Like I said, I'm a boxing fan, but I don't agree with that shit. But people saying that only thing I can say is that Ryan did what he did and he signed the contract. Now he has to own up. Now he has to own up to it, and it is what it is. We just gonna have to see what happens on that fight night. But I hope Ryan says something tomorrow, and says that shit to his face. Like, well, what's up with this? Like bring it up. Like that's the hype that they need. They don't need to, cuss and scream and talk. Bring up the politics to the casual fans because the casual fans need to know because they don't understand. They just think Tank the man and blah 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 blah. It's like all this shit. Like before yesterday, before today, I was probably thinking, Gervonta go put it on him and that's it. But rehydration clause, the rematch, now I can't ignore it. I can't ignore it. I got to say something about it. The shit not cool. Once we get past this, we gonna see who really wants to still fight. Because at this point, neither of them are chasing titles. Because Ryan wants Tank not chase no other titles, and we just gonna have to see whatever they got to do after they get this shit over with, and that's my call.
All right, champ, man. I can't believe now I am a Ryan Garcia nut hugger. I'm washing his balls, they saying in the chat. This is the funny thing, bro. You gotta be a fan of man in this sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I do. And stop saying Canelo started that. I'm gonna teach you one time, and then after that you getting timed out. Canelo ain't start catchweights. You better talk to Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao, man. You better talk to them. You know, Cotto fought Pacquiao way before he fought Canelo. And Cotto fought Pacquiao at 144. So, you know, learn the game. Learn the game. Because I only teach once. After that, I punish. Put you on timeout and in the phantom zone, you little weirdos. JB, what up? JB.
Yo, my bad. I was muted. You guys can hear me?
Yes.
All I was just thinking was about this rehydration clause. What if Ryan just decides, okay, there's a rehydration clause and just says the hell with it and rehydrates to whatever he wants and comes in like that?
Just like the Canelo Chavez one, there could be. I mean, that wasn't a rehydration clause, but there was like a weight limit, and for every pound, there was a certain amount he had to pay if he would have went over. So, who knows what they wrote in that contract, bro? We only know what we know because of Ryan.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, that was really all I had to say. Love the show. Keep it coming.
Appreciate it, champ. I got a bunch of callers on Blog Talk, which is my call-in number, which is 1-425-569-5241. If you feel like I haven't gone to you, it's because you haven't pressed 1. So if you're there and you're waiting to talk, please press 1. I'll get to you, and then you can get on the show and voice your opinion. Same thing for Twitter, Spaces, and Discord. I do need you to SDX Renzi. You got a counterpunch, right? Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Ness, I'm back. I've been listening and I picked up on two things that I really wanted to speak on, right? So you said, okay, as far as the catch weight, right? Is this you saying it sounds like we're saying that this is a benefit towards Tank, but essentially if Ryan is the bigger man, shouldn't he be happy with a catch weight? That's my first question.
No, because he's the bigger man. That's why he moved to 140. The catch weight is 136.
Okay, all right, bet. Okay, so then, all right, bet there. Now the question is, if Ryan had to make 135, just say either for the title shot for Tank, or just say even if fucking he got a shot at fighting Devin, do you think if he had either one of those opportunities to do it, as a boxer, isn't that your job? Like, isn't that part of the sport to cut that weight for that shot?
Not if you're not at that weight no more.
Do he not want that? Do he not want that? He don't want those shots.
Well, again, it would be. It's different, bruh. He moved up, so you know. He never moved up like Tank where, I'm just moving up for a world title shot. He moved up and fought a regular dude because he said it was hard to make weight. So now you're doing the same thing Floyd did. Oh, shit. Oh, my man said he'll fight me at 152. Well, now you got to fight me at 152. Come on, man.
So now I ask this, Ness. We was just talking about this the other day. Arrow go up. Between like this fight now, him and Bud talking about making they fight. Bud Spence go up. He fight at the next weight. Bud staying at 40. So now because Spence went up and he decided that he wanted to fight at 50 whatever it is. Now Bud gotta honor the fact that because he fought that fight up there at a higher weight, now he moved up. So now it's like, I got to respect the fact that you want to come in at what weight you want to come in.
Bro,
Spence is still going to have to fight at that weight for that.
It's not a good comparison. For one, we don't know what the fuck Spence going to do. Two, is he fighting at 54? Is he fighting at 47? And if he fight Crawford, we wanted to be at 47. We wanted to be for the belt. So if he move up to 54, he got to come back down to 47 and defend them belts.
That's what I feel like. Ideally, it should have been that for this. They should have did the same thing. Ryan should have had to come back, like you said. I ain't fucking with the 36. Ryan should have had to come back down and fight for the belt. Like what the fuck?
But
I didn't even know they was.
Fam, why would I come
didn't even know
back
they wasn't fighting
down?
for the belt.
All right, SDX, I gotta go. But like, why? I'm gonna answer it. But why would I come back down and fight for your belt when Devin got the super belt? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense to fight at 136 because Devin is undisputed at 35. Like, they could have fought at 140. And I get it. It's A-side shit. It's A-side shit. Like, why am I going to make it easier for Ryan when he got to fight me? So, I get it. Let me see who's next here. Keem the Dream, Florida, what up? Keem. I don't hear no Keem. All right, let me see what we got here on Blog Talk. We going out to Keem back already. Let's see, Keem, what up? I don't hear you, Captain. Looks like we got a new caller in. Oh, shit, he just left. Now we got to go out to, what's this, New Orleans? Let me see. Oh, this looks like a new number. All right. New Orleans, who's this?
This Keeman.
Keeman?
Yeah, Keeman.
What's up, champ? Talk to me.
So I was listening, like when it come down to the fight between Tank and Ryan, I feel as though it's like boxers, they're gonna box, and it's a lot of stuff that go behind the scenes that people don't like, we don't know. But at the same time, it's like Tank is a natural 135. Like Tank is really a small guy, but you, for all these years, you asked for the Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? So of course he's gonna be the A side. It's like, why are you complaining about the dehydration, and you the one asked for the fight? You know what I'm saying? You could have fought.
Well, he was also asking for the fight while he was still at 135, right? Like he asked for the fight while he was still at 135. It was Tank never gave him the fight, whether it's because of Floyd or Mayweather Promotions or whatever. Let's not act like Ryan wasn't trying to make the fight when he was at 35.
Yeah, but it was Mayweather Promotions, and people.
I mean, was it? Is it really Mayweather? Because I don't see Mayweather with Tank now, and Tank is the one that these negotiations drug out. Mayweather wasn't involved. Mayweather Promotions wasn't involved. Look how long it took. Then look at everything we hearing, all these rehydration clauses and one-way rematches, and was it really Mayweather's fault?
I feel as though it's, like I said, all that, I think that's cap. Like, I just genuinely think that's cap because it's a difference. It's like Mayweather, like when he was with Mayweather Promotions, like when it came down to the fight, like they didn't make the fight happen. All of a sudden, he not with Mayweather no more, and they made the fight. Because if it was like that, he would have stayed with Mayweather Promotion.
Look how hard it was to make it, though. He had to give up everything. He don't even got a rematch.
I mean, why would you have a rematch?
Why would Tank have
You
one?
just said it yourself.
Why would Tank have
You
one?
just said it yourself.
Why would Tank? Ain't no belts on the line. Why would Tank have one?
I mean, that is a good question. But I mean,
And he
I
got
thought the
one.
belt was on the line.
And he got one. And it's one way only.
But like I say, at the end of the day, you got to respect the fact he the A side. Just like when Oscar De La Hoya was the A side. When it come down to when he was fighting Mayweather, Mayweather had to bound to.
He ain't put him in no catch weight.
But
that's some Mayweather shit. Mayweather did that with Canelo, 152. Remember?
Yeah, but Canelo said I'll fight Mayweather. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Mayweather called him on his bluff. Canelo initiated that. He called Mayweather out. So when Mayweather said, "Oh, okay, you gonna call me out? All right, this gonna be how it is."
All the Tank fans saying stop crying. It ain't one real boxing fan saying stop crying because only Tank fans want us to shut up. Oh, y'all got the fight, shut up, even though it's a handicap.
I can't speak for them. To be honest, bro, I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. Like the best fighting the best.
Bruh, you ever watch Gladiator?
Yeah.
You know what this moment is? This when Caesar go in that ring and he stabbed Russell Crowe right before the fight. He's sending him out there to fight hurt on purpose. That's what this is. You want him to come down to a weight he don't make. You want a one-way rematch. It was all shit for him to say no, but he said yes.
I just like I say, then again, like I say, I'm a fan of the sport. Like I'm about the best fighting the best. Like before that, a lot of people was complaining about Tank wasn't fighting nobody. It's tune-ups and stuff like that. All right, the best fighting the best. And
yeah, but is he the best right now? You ain't got him at his best. Come on, y'all can't keep doing that. That's what I'm saying. People been complaining Tank ain't fighting nobody. Tank, and the minute you about to fight somebody, look at all the clauses you got, all the shit you got to go through just to fight him. Shit crazy, bro. I don't know why y'all don't see that, but whatever.
Nah, I mean shit. Like I say, I used to box, so I already know behind the scenes. I'm just saying is like he had that privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like you are a professional. You have that privilege. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, listen, you the A side. You right. You right. If you the A side, you earned the right to dictate, but it don't look right when everybody's been questioning you, and now you get in there with a dude that people think could beat you, and you draining them. You got him on a rehydration clause and a no rematch. One way. I'm just saying, the shit is black and white. It's black and white. Y'all don't want to see it because y'all don't want to see it.
But this is my thing, though. You can't just go by his sides. There's two sides to a story. That's why they're going to have a press conference for tomorrow. So it's going to be up to tomorrow. Gervonta Tank Davis going to reply to that.
I mean, we already heard his trainer say Tank can make 140 and he can make 135, but they had to do was right for everybody. That was his explanation.
I just, like I said, I just feel as though like nobody can speak for Tank except for Tank.
All right, well let's hope he say something tomorrow.
Like I say, if Tank said what it is, it's gonna be what it is. Like that's like example. Nobody can speak for you, and nobody can speak for me. If you have a team, like they can say what you think, but if I don't hear from the horse's mouth, it's always two sides of the story.
All right, champ.
And then the true part about it is,
let me get to some other callers
like I say,
here.
I think that's a.
Oh, what happened?
You say what?
No, go ahead.
I say when, like I say, when Ryan was talking about, oh, he unprofessional and stuff like that, I think that's mind games. I think that's a
Nah, man,
strategic.
1 hour late ain't mind games. That's unprofessional. You have 44,000 people waiting. 44,000 people just on one channel waiting. That's unprofessional, bruh. That ain't no fucking mind game because it ain't just Ryan that you playing with their mind. You play with our mind. I fell asleep. I'm an hour late to do this show because of the shit they pulled off. Living life, what up? Living life. Hold up, living life. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Apologies. What's up now? Let me hear you. We got you, living life. You got to unmute. Shit. I do, but not the way I should be hearing you. Give me a second. Try now. Damn. Yeah, I do, but again, it's not coming through the system the way that it should. You're gonna have to give me a sec, champ. I don't know why it's not connecting. Give me 1 second. Oh man. Let me go to another call in the meantime. I'll be right back to you. No, don't worry. I'm gonna get it right for you. Let's see what we got. We got a shitload of callers now. People getting off work. That's what that is. Going out to the 919, and then I'm going to get this ready for y'all on Discord. Looks like we got Rob, North Carolina. What up? What's good?
Hey, look, man, you knew damn well they wasn't letting Tank out protective custody without no insurance now.
I mean, looks that way from what we finding out.
Son, that's their biggest star. Well, supposedly, they ain't letting that kid go out there without a bunch of insurance on him, man. That's just how it's going. That's how it's going down. Like, with pretty much all they fighters over there, man. I don't know. I don't know if it got something to do with, the networks and doing a new deal or something like that. But this is a risky fight for them to be taking, being at the position they in right now. So maybe that's why they putting all of them stuffs in there. Either way, it's not right. Shit ain't right. Like, it's just looking funny how they fighting Keith Thurman and Spence at 50. Like, they doing a bunch of wacky shit over there, man.
Word.
I don't know what's going on with the PBC. It's just a bunch of wacky shit. But either way, I thought Tank should have been favorite anyway. So I don't see why he doing all of this extra shit. Like damn, bro, you already the favorite. Like, shit. I mean, Ryan is a good fighter, but it's a lot of flaws in what he do. So Tank should. I think he already got the boxing advantage and the power advantage. So it's like, damn, what you trying to make sure you bring this shit home. Like,
Word.
I don't know, it's crazy. Shit is no good. That's all I got though, man. I just wanted to tap in, man.
All right, at least you can see it. Living life. Let me see if we got you now. Oh man, some bullshit. Yeah, it ain't working. I don't know. That's crazy. I done disconnected, reconnected. I'm sorry. Not understanding. Give me a sec. I'm gonna try again, bro. I don't know what's up. Mad Bent, Kansas City was good.
Hear me?
Yes.
All right, man. Hey, Ness, shut up talking about Tank like that.
Word.
That's my favorite fighter. Shut up. Yo, they dragging my man's name to the mud. We're going to do what we got to do to Ryan, and we're going to break his pretty face. So don't talk about Tank. He's going to break Ryan's face. He won't be pretty no more. He'll just be Ryan Garcia. 1 milliliter of Tanquil for Ryan. Just 1 milliliter. So put that boy to sleep. early. That's why we have the restriction. Ryan has to know who's the boss. He has to know his place, inside the ring and outside the ring. And Tank is going to put him in his place, flat on his back, sleep, like all the rest. That's my call. Don't talk about Tank like that.
I mean,
Saving
you
the
know,
sport.
he
Saving
gonna
the
be
sport.
dehydrated, so he probably gonna fall over.
Pacquiao did it to Oscar.
You know, and let me tell you
Pacquiao
something.
did it to Cotto.
History repeats itself,
Pacquiao
right?
did it to Margarito.
History repeats itself. If we talk enough shit, it might not happen. If you go to the Broner Porter fight, that was supposed to happen at 144. They was trying to squeeze poor Broner down. By the time that fight happened, that shit would happen at 147. So, you know, it's just like Earl and Keith. If they trying to do that 54, you know, we got to speak up.
I don't know about Earl and Keith. I don't know why Earl is going to 154. He probably beat Keith at 110 pounds if both of them had to dehydrate to 110 pounds.
Yeah, that's what they
Keith is not
saying,
interested
man.
in fighting.
That's what they saying. I hope it
Keith is
ain't the
not interested in
case.
fighting. He cut his ponytail, and now he's all about making cash for his family. More power to him. Pacquiao did it to Cotto. Pacquiao did it to Oscar. Pacquiao did it to Margarito. And you know what history remembers? Oh, Pacquiao beat Cotto. Pacquiao beat Margarito. Pacquiao beat Oscar. Nobody remember that he drained them down and compromised them in the ring. Nobody brings that shit up. He's a Hall of Famer. First ballot for draining motherfuckers down and knocking them out. So let's not act like we don't know. Those three names were compromised in Pacquiao's fight. Tank gonna do what he gotta do, and he's gonna remember Tank knocked out Ryan inside of 5 rounds. That's it. You're gonna box wreck, that's all it's gonna say. KO in 5, Tank will. Tank will.
Tank Nello, Tank Nello, Tank Nello. Call a spade, man.
All
It's
that
okay
shit,
for him to still be your favorite fighter, but
he's not gonna except he's not gonna eat bad meat.
Whatever the case may
wear
be,
his
man,
pajamas-
just
and
call
wear
a
his
spade a
pajamas- wear his
spade.
pajamas in public. All I know is boxing history. They history remembers the winner. That's it. They don't remember the shit. All that other shit.
All that other shit,
All right,
which
that's
is
my
the
call,
truth.
man. Great show.
All right.
You know, nobody wants to know the truth.
Let me go to 609. 609, who's this?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yo, what up, man?
What's
How
your
you
name?
doing? Alex, I'm from Jersey, baby.
Alex, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. I thought the press conference was a little subpar, but I think tomorrow should definitely be a little more heated. And I am a Ryan fan and a Tank fan. I like both, but I will say I don't like that Ryan's not getting a title shot. It's a catch weight, and he has a rehydration clause, and it's just all type of little things that Tank's team put in there, which is you can't knock it for him. I guess it's good stuff from his team, but I just don't kind of find it fair for Ryan. And as far as who's gonna win, I think I'm leaning towards Tank. It should be a great fight though. I think there definitely will be a stoppage, but we'll see, man. Hopefully the press conference tomorrow is a lot better. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say.
All right, brother. Well, appreciate you calling in. I got you
Yes,
down.
sir, man.
Alex
I
in
can subscribe to you
Jersey.
guys.
We got you down, and we will be addressing you by name on the next call. We going out to Long Island. Who's this?
Nash, what's going on?
What's up, brother? Who's this?
It's Don Gotti.
Don Gotti?
Yeah. I spoke to you a few times. I don't know why you ain't got me down back yet.
My bad. I got you now, though. Talk to me.
I got a question. What was Leonard Ellerbe doing that?
I don't know. Damn sure look like he got a job because you ain't back there doing that. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. He looked like he working with GTD.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Cut off. And yeah, man, I think Tank is scared, man. I think Tank is scared. I seen the fear in his eyes. Even through the shades. He know that Ryan might knock his ass out.
Damn. That's it, champ? That's all you got for us? Short and sweet? All right. All right. Let's see what we got next. Going out 2 to 317. Looks like Indianapolis. Who we got? This is Gatto. What up?
Yo, what's good, man? How you doing, bro?
All good.
I ain't got too much to say on the press conference, other than I was confident Tank was gonna get the job done, but I get more confident now that Ryan revealed the clause. So yeah, Tank's probably gonna get him out of there for real. So what I really wanted to call in about was y'all mentioned that job about getting y'all shorts together and y'all reels. How was I getting in contact with y'all for that? I got a guy for that, man.
DM me first. We go from there.
On what?
Instagram.
All right, I'm gonna have him do that. I don't really like that.
Yeah, no worries. Just tell him
bet.
to
Like the boxing
say
voice or what? What is?
yeah, the boxing voice or my personal one. Just tell him to say that he was the guy that Gatto was talking about. That does the reels. Make sure he include the reels.
All right, bet. I got you.
All right, champ.
Yep.
So let me see if I could just play this audio here because it looks like somebody's already done the legwork for us, right? So we might as well use it. And this is an Instagram account I follow called Boxing Habits. So give him a follow.
Whole journey, I definitely put boxing first and the fans first because I had to accept a lot of stipulations. They know it, going down in weight, rehydration clause. I don't want to bring up too much, but those are the little things that I said to myself, you know what, if I put myself first, I should say no. But my heart don't let me. I got the character of a champion, and my power comes from within and from above. No matter what weight I'm down to, no matter what I have to do, my strength comes from here. I don't look like I hit hard, but I do hit hard. The punches, they just come quick, but when they hit you, you're just down. So I want to also, almost forgot, I want to thank Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. Glorious moment, I want to give to Jesus. Thank you. Above all. April 22nd.
So that's just Ryan, talking about some of them clauses, them stipulations, man. See if we needed some good journalists to ask that question. Why, Tank? I mean, you said this guy ain't on your level. Would you need some sort of clause like that? Kermit, DC, what up?
Hey, Ness. Hey, Ness, explain to me why the dehydration clause. What is it?
Well, he put him in a fight where he got to weigh 136 pounds, and then the next morning he got to weigh 146 pounds. So it's a double weigh-in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you think that's more advantageous for Tank than it will be for Ryan?
Oh, of course.
Tell me why, man. I mean, because I don't know. Tell me why.
I mean, Ryan is the bigger man. He the one already moved up. When Tank moved up, he moved up for a title shot, plus moved back down, showing that he could go back down. Ryan moved up. He was allegedly done.
Right?
No, when Ryan moved up to 140. But when Tank moved up, he moved up to 130, 140 as well to fight Barrios for a belt.
Right. So, because he said he could, but he would rather fight at 135, right, Tank?
I mean, if he'd rather fight at 135, why not defend your belt? You got a belt
That's
at
what my next
135.
question.
Huh?
Yeah, that's my next question. That's why. So that's my next question, man. So he's concerned about losing his belt. Then that's why he went up. That's why they had to catch weight.
I don't think it got anything to do with the belt. I think they just trying to ensure that they get the win.
Okay. So they're trying to make it as difficult as they can for Ryan.
Hell yeah.
Okay, because look, so you said, now one more thing before I go. You said that, so there was supposed to have been a press conference today and it was postponed?
Nah, they had it. They had it.
Oh, they had it. Oh, okay. Because I'm just getting home. Okay, so. Okay, all right. Thanks, Ness. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Good job, Ness. Good job. Bro.
Thank you, brother. We going out to Supermax, Plainview, Texas.
Yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, first of all, man, that was it got me through my workday, but that was a ridiculous wait time for waiting on this press conference, dog. I thought I was late, and I tuned in, and we weren't even started yet, so. Yeah, that's not mind games to me. That's just wasting people's time. You know, people like media, Ness, back in the day when you was on the road, how much money does that cost you when something gets delayed like that? You know, because you ain't able to.
In New York costs $65 parking, and now you know you got to pay for more because you staying there longer.
Yeah, but with that being said, though. You know, I think one reason Ryan accepted all of these terms, personally, I think it's because this is it. You know, how old is Ryan Garcia?
I mean, it ain't this is it. 24? It's more that he trying to prove something.
Nah, man, he came out a long time ago. And
oh my God, yo, listen, we could have questioned him. You know, everything up until this fight, bro. Like, he took this fight and look at everything that he had to accept to make this fight. Man. He cashing out.
This is his big payday.
Bro, you tripping.
Out of his own mouth several times.
You tripping.
Out of his own mouth several times.
First of all, only one dude is saying they want to retire at 31. It's only one dude saying that, and it ain't Ryan.
Ryan himself said he wanted to retire at 24. I can pull you the articles.
Bro, Ryan is 24 right now.
Yeah, and he's cashing out, dog. He's going to cash out, get paid, go be a model. That's why he took all these terms. That's why he don't mention Devin's name or nobody else. This is it, dog. You know, he's going to be Victor Ortiz at the end of this fight saying he don't deserve to be getting hit like that. Once they wake him up, get the smelling salt on him, it's over. Ryan getting slapped, dog. 5 rounds. But that's really all I got now.
That's crazy. All right. Let's see who else we got. Is that, let me see. I don't know about Hart, but I feel like that's, I'm going to fake it right now. I don't know the name. Fuck. Oh, this is new. Nope. Copy cool. What up?
What's going on, bro?
What's good?
Shit, man. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Because I just realized that I heard of the rehydration clause, but it shouldn't really affect Ryan too much because when he fought my man, the Dominican kid, what's his name? Fortuna. When he fought Fortuna,
they fought at 140.
Yeah, but he only rehydrated to 48 though that night. So I don't think that it's gonna be too much, you know. But like you said, even if he goes down to 36, I don't think that 10 pounds is gonna really cause too much. Because if he rehydrating to 48, that means that he's gonna rehydrate he allowed to 46, and that's what he fought for Tuna at. So I don't see too much of a problem there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't see why he would want to go up to 150. I don't see him rehydrating too much like that. You know.
Yeah.
But that's crazy that they actually put in a rehydration clause. I don't know. You know, they think. I mean, but then again, he did say Tank was walking around talking about how he felt Brian Garcia was big as hell. He was on steroids and shit like that. So he probably did. He is a little suspect on that case. So he may be a little scared about how big he may get. You know. But that is just an interesting thing that they actually got Ryan bending over backwards to make this fight. They should have just met at 40.
Word. Or defend your title. You make weight.
Word. Yeah, exactly. But Tank only got the regular, right?
Yeah. The one that's the mandatories, though. He the one do all the mandatories. The super champ don't got no mandatories.
Yeah. And then this Ryan don't got nothing at 40, right?
No, Ryan don't got nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. He should be defending that title at 35, even if it's the regular. But then he gonna drop that once he wins it. So he gonna pick it up right once again. So it ain't nothing. I guess he don't really want that regular. You know, nobody really wants that regular. I don't even know why the WBA got that anymore. They should have just simplified the divisions and the one belt across the board. The only extra belt that they should have is that stepstone, like the NABF and the NABO, which is that ranking belt. You know what I'm saying? All that extra shit. All that, we know what that's about. That's just politics, and that's just more sectioning fees so they can get money. But also touch up on that. I missed the podcast a little earlier with the Costa Zoo and the Costa Zoo. You hear me? Tim Zoo and Harrison. I think Harrison gonna walk through Zoo, man. I don't know. I don't think Gasha. I mean, he got dropped by Gasha, and I think Harrison hit way harder than Gasha. I think Gasha got pillow hands, and if you get dropped by Gasha, I could just imagine what was gonna happen to him while he's chasing Harrison, and Harrison catch him with one of those little ups. You know, I think it's gonna be lights out for Zoo. I don't think he got it like that. I don't think he built like that.
All right, champ. Well, let me get to some other callers.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. I want to say this 954 Rocky, right?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? How are you, man?
Chilling.
Hey, so on the press conference, right? Man, they gotta get more fans in there. Like, that shit is hard to watch sometimes. Boxing in general, the press conferences are rough. Like, if you look at the UFC ones, they're live as hell because they got the fans in there going crazy, and it's like more entertaining to watch. But shout out to Coach Calvin, man. He was the best thing about that press conference, man. I like how genuine he is. He really, gets you involved with Tank's story and all that stuff. As far as the rehydration goes, that's kind of crazy to me, man. I don't like to see it at all in the sport, especially for a fight like this where it seems like it's unnecessary. It's not like Tank is going up against a welterweight where, okay, it makes a little more sense. You know what I'm saying? But didn't Mayweather had a catchweight fight with Marquez, I believe, and he just blew weight. Like, he didn't even try to make weight.
Yep.
So I'm wondering what would happen if Ryan just comes in.
Money. In that one, it was money. Remember, Mayweather had to pay Marquez.
So if he pulls a stunt like that, I wonder if they would call the fight off, or is Ryan going to be professional and make the weight and not rehydrate? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I had. Short call, man. I appreciate you guys.
All right, brother.
All right, champ.
Let's see here. Looks like I got way more callers. We going out to Davidian, Buffalo Falls. What up?
Oh, what it do, Ness?
What up?
Man, I'm just excited, man. We getting a big fight April 22nd. It's going down, Ryan and Tank. Um, so it's for real. It's like an actual rehydration clause that's going on.
Yes,
Dang.
sir.
Wow. Yeah, I don't really care for that part, but other than that, I want to see the. I just can't wait to see the fight. I think. I see. That's the thing. I know Tank is a bad motor scooter.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, at the end of the fight, I think people are gonna have a lot more respect for Ryan though. So we could say
I mean, he
whatever.
already earning respect with everything we're hearing. Just like the negotiate, it's like the Devin Haney story. He got to do
Hmm.
all this shit just to get the fight. It's the Devin Haney story.
Yeah, which I find kind of strange. And another thing too, take them goofy glasses off, man. I want to see your eyes. But it was a good press conference. But I don't know, man. I might have to go against with the underdog on this one, just
Uh-oh.
because I like underdogs. I don't know. I be picking underdogs. I know everybody thinks Tank just gonna run through Ryan, this, that, and the third. Yes, he has crazy power, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But I'm just happy the fight's happening. Hopefully, more great fights can happen with these other guys
Bro,
that's
the
supposedly
internet, the
champions.
internet is too fast, bro. No. Why they do this already? Why they do this already? Already.
What they do?
Already. Bruh, you gotta go to YouTube. Damn, bro, they work fast, bruh. Bruh,
But
that's
yeah, that's my call.
crazy.
Great show. God
Alright.
bless you all.
Tank gonna hate me. He gonna think it's me. It's not me. The show just this big. They send me this shit, bruh. That's crazy. I'm taking it down. That's it. No more. Tank, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Let me see who next, man. We got hella callers. Hella callers. What is next? I got Majid in Ohio. What up? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to help put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans and new callers. Majid,
What
you
up? What
good?
up?
Oh, I hear you. I hear
Hey,
you.
am
What's
I
goody?
choppy?
Nah, you straight.
Everybody like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Shit, hey Ness, I'm looking at it like this. Like, they always say that shit like belts don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this weight stipulation shit is a effect of them wanting to run by that rule, cause it's like, if say suppose Ryan wanted to go or Tank wanted to go the undisputed route and have all those belts, they'd have had that IBF in that shit where that 10-pound things would have had to be if you wanted to keep that belt for that discipline, and I feel like that 10-pound shit is bad. But I'm like, also, I'm not even a Tank. Like, I want him to fight Shakur and shit, so I'm just a hater. But I'm like, if you at 140, if they want you to jump up to 140, you fought Barrios and said you ain't comfortable with that class, and you threw them belts away. Now this nigga move up to 140, and he ready to fight, and he probably want to do that shit at 140, but he like, fuck it, I do it at 136. My whole point is that that's why I think belts should matter, because if niggas was going for belts and tried to be undisputed and make history and not just the big money and what they say the biggest fights that people want to see, you play by the rankings, you got to deal with the real rules. So you can't really complain about all this shit. So I feel like this ain't nothing but a backlash of motherfucker. Both of those niggas playing A side, and belts don't matter because we popular and shit. Now niggas in some shit where they gotta jump online and they gotta complain and cry about it, because it's like, nigga, you don't want to go the original way and just motherfucking earn the belts and get recognition for being a champion and not what you do outside the ring. So I just feel like this is just the effect. So I'm like, for the day, you got 140 competition. You say belts don't matter. So none of those niggas that's in the rankings that got belt matter. It's just about popularity. So if that nigga not A-side, he gonna keep running to bullshit like this, trying to like bust your ass for the fans and everything. So I guess that's just my take. You know what I'm saying? Belts do matter because of reasons like this. Now you at 136, weird ass weight, and you can't go past 146 and you feel cheated. If you went for undisputed or the real titles and you fought followed by their guidelines, I feel like he'd have a valid argument. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I don't even know. Shout out to them. I hope he don't hurt himself trying to make weight and all that shit. But he need to really stop trying to act like he just that dude based on what you could like all the followers you could obtain to make this big money, and do it like everybody else. Like we use Devin Haney as an example. I think we need to use that belts matter as example too, because he wouldn't be in this. But shout out to you and your comfortable house in Florida. We cold over here in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's all I got.
You the man, champ. Thanks for calling in. Let's see. Looks like Tyler, General Camino. What up, champ?
Yo, what's good? Y'all can hear me?
Perfect.
Word. Yeah, I checked out the whole press conference. I mean, the late shit with Tank is, I don't know. He kind of shown he really don't care about the fight too much, which I understand. I don't think Ryan is a formidable opponent for him. So there's that on one side of his mind.
So
and
why he need a catch weight then?
Because as much as I think he believes Ryan isn't a formidable opponent, he believes that he isn't formidable under restrictions. If he lets Ryan do whatever, then I feel like he thinks he may have a different.
So basically, you saying he is on the same level until Tank take away certain things.
Well, when we look at that, the whole weight situation, if they were fighting at say 135, wouldn't the cap off be say like 147 as far as like the night you have to weigh in, or do you?
It would have to be the morning of, but that's how the IBF work. That's the issue. Are we dealing with IBF rules? What rules are we dealing with when there's no belt on the line? This the Wild
the
West.
shit is weird with no belt. It's very weird, and I think that's why that press conference was the way it is, because there's nothing on the line. For say, for example, the Tim Tszyu Harrison press conference, you could kind of feel the energy in that, but that's because there's belts on the line, future belts, future matchups that have belt implications. So I think you're right with that, and I think the caller before you is right as well. The belts definitely do matter.
Even the Tim Tszyu has an interim on the line, so there's rules and regulations they got to follow. There's guidelines. There's four weight check-ins. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. This is their own thing.
Yeah, I can't say I'm too excited for the fight. I mean, I'm glad it's happening because I think they made a good point during the press conference. They said this fight, Bernard Hopkins said it. He said this fight is going to create other good fights.
Yeah, so I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that because again, that Bernard swears he's inspiring these fighters, but the truth is you got to be Floyd Mayweather. You got to be Devin Haney. You got to be Ryan Garcia. You got to be willing to accept B-side. That's what those men did to get these fights. Ryan accepted B-side. He in a catch weight with a rehydration with a one-way rematch. That's the same shit Devin was in. He had to go to Australia with a one-way rematch. Like, that's the same shit Floyd was in. He had to move up to 54 and fight with 10-ounce gloves?
I hear you. And those things, they definitely, they weigh something. Like it carries weight, especially when you go into the fight. So I hear you on that, but at the same time, I hear what Bernard was saying. After this fight, we're going to get a lot of good fights that we want. After this fight, somebody's fighting Shakur. Somebody's fighting Devin. I don't think it's going to be the way it was prior to this. I think this fight kicks off a lot of, big fights to come. I think they'll finally get the Crawford Spence thing situated once this goes down, once this happens. I think things will really start to change up a little bit. I'm hopeful. We'll see. The Ellaby situation was kind of weird. I don't know where he falls. We don't know who
It
he
looked
works
it
for.
looked like he
So
got
that's
a
still
job. It looked like you ain't doing that much if you ain't got no job. He got a
very
job with
true.
them. But thanks for calling in. I got a $5 super chat from Jonathan Lambarena that says, laugh out loud, laugh out loud. Everybody was cool with Tank's weight clause, but when it's Canelo, if it's not a double standard, they have no standards. Loving hip hop fans. That's what I'm saying. Yo, anytime Canelo fight, they gotta call in here. Yo, Ness, your man's clenbuterol. Yo, your man's, yo, catch weight king. Yo, your man's 155. Your man's, and it's like, bro, let's keep the same energy then. My man's catch weight king. My man's 155. Your man's catch weight king. Your man's 136. Like, let's keep the same energy, man. You know? I got Daniel McKenzie, $2 super chase says Ryan had a chance at 135, then he chased Pacquiao, man. Hands up emoji. I mean, all right, if that's the excuse you got. 312, you live. Who's this?
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Who's this?
JT from Miami, but not in Chicago.
What up, JT? How many numbers you got?
What? You know, just
Lord.
quiet. Hey, Ness.
I'm listening.
First of all, thank you for the live coverage after the press conference. You're really grinding on these internet streets. Round of applause for you, the Boxing Voice, and your whole staff. Always working hard.
Appreciate it, champ.
First of all, I didn't even know about the weight clause until you brought that up. What the fuck is up with that? Wow, what a mystery. They always got to do something in boxing. You just can't keep it straight, dog. Always. There's always a curveball. I got to give it up to Oscar and Golden Boy for doing the promotion. They got it done, you know. I know Ryan pushed for it, but I wish Danny was there so I can, because Danny's the biggest Oscar hater. Everybody hates on Oscar with fake abs and his pinup girlfriend, but he doing good. He got Ryan a fight. He about to get Bud a fight. Why you hating on Golden Boy?
He turning it around. He turning it around.
Hater. They already. You know what I mean? I don't hate on Oscar. He's doing his thing. A lot of people say he's bad for boxing, but he's doing something. Just checking in the show. Always appreciate it, Ness. Thank you for the hard work. Bless up, man.
Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Amen. We got Rider of the Storm, $2 super chat. He says, I can smell the bull emoji, shit emoji with these Tank fans. Mad Bet 100, $2 super chat says, Tanks beats the bowels out of Ryan. All right, champ. All right, we gonna see. Let me see who's next. We going to... Oh, shit. All right, we going to go right here. Fuck it. Looks like... Lewis in Oakland, what up?
Ness, what's happening?
What up?
Yo, I got a couple little points real quick. Being late to these consistent press conferences is not a good look, whether you trying to be the face of boxing, face of sponsors especially, because I heard him when he was talking to
talking about he
delete
his tweets because he still wants sponsors. Come on, well, maybe you shouldn't say some of the shit you're saying.
Exactly, and it's like, I'm gonna start off because I'm a Tank supporter. I fuck with him. You know what I mean? He's from the hood, grew up, and it's the whole struggle. I'm from East Oakland, so I can relate big time. But I mean, come on, bro. Like, this ain't your first time being around, and you still doing bonehead shit. And I feel like this catchway is kind of the tainted win, and if you lose, it's like a lose-lose situation. Because if you win, it's like, all right, you sucked him down, you boiled him down, rehydration, and then if you lose, you lost on top of rehydration. So it's kind of not really a good look for him, to be real. And I want to ask you this, Ness, because you the most savvy on the bed and shit with your shows and everything. How you think with this rehydration that Garcia let out, in which when I first heard it on the pre-interview or whatnot, I feel like he wasn't supposed to say that shit because 9 times out of 10, when these boxers have these rehydration clauses, they really can't speak on it. It's part of the contract. So how do you think that's going to alter the money in Vegas? You think the odds are going to get bigger to where your payout will be bigger if you put some money on Ryan due to his rehydration, or what's your point on that?
Yeah, man, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It's kind of like, he put himself in a rock and a hard place. He gonna receive the criticism, but people, it's like Mad Bet said, people don't remember that. They remember the win, just like with Canelo. The haters remember the catch weights. The rest of the world remembers the win.
Right. So as far as the Ben though, when you was talking about how he was already had odds on him as a favorite or whatever, right?
It hasn't affected it. The odds are the odds right now. Like, that hasn't changed. But can it change? It'll probably change closer to the weigh-in. As of right now, I don't know that it's changed. Let me check my bookie. It's not on Bovada.
Because I would think that's going to alter it, soon, since that information just came out. Because the odds was the odds, whatever, when they first came out, due to just the weight, but all the other side shit, it wasn't a factor. So I would think that now, he's more of a dog to where you'll get more bang for your buck. If you like to bet dogs. Because me myself, I like to try to see what I could do, go up towards Reno, which is closest to me where I can bet. But now it's like, okay, am I gonna get more of a money if I, since this whole weight situation came up? So that's what I was just wondering, though. But appreciate the contact, man, and I'm gonna keep listening in, bro.
Damn, they got motherfucking Virgil Ortiz almost a 3.5-1 over Stenonius. Motherfuckers think he is the truth like that. So right now it's still the same, bro. I mean, you might be right. Ryan is a plus 212 now. I could have sworn he was like a 160. They got Davis at a 3 minus 310, 312 right now. Khaled Stockton, what up? Khalid, I'm sorry.
Yo, hey, I'm in the post office. Can you come back to me?
For sure. Matt in Lubbock, what up?
Yo, what up, man?
What up, champ?
Not much, man. Just looking at the results of this press conference, man. It's doing what it was meant to do, isn't it? The whole world is talking about this fight now. Everybody's excited. Everybody's got a point. Everybody's got things. People and Tank showing up late too did what it was supposed to. Also, look at how riled up Ryan got and revealed all these things, and with all the things that Ryan, I get what you're saying. Like, oh, it's like Devin. He had to do all these things, one-way rematch. Doesn't this prove though, or help at least lead to the way that Tank is the biggest fight anywhere from 130 to 147 at least?
I mean, I think we all knew Tank was the biggest fight. Leonard Ellerby made that clear, and the fact that he's the only one on pay-per-view makes that clear. But I don't think I ever expected Tank to put Ryan in a rehydration clause, bro. That shit came out of left field for me, bro. It just came out of left field. I never thought that shit would That's like Earl. That's like Earl, bro. But you not thinking that's like Earl saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna fight Bud, but he gotta weigh 145." Like, this shit don't make no sense, man.
But it's happened before, though. That's the thing. All the Ultimate A sides do this all the time. That's the thing.
I mean, it just, I don't know, man.
Like you were saying, Floyd did it to Canelo. Oscar had one on Floyd. Canelo had a couple in his fights. I think didn't he have one against Chavez, and I think he had one with somebody else.
Yeah.
When you want the big ticket, you want the big fight, and it's not like I understand people trying to say belts matter, belts don't matter, but Ryan Garcia was obviously after a Tank Davis fight, not a Regis Prograis or a Devin Haney fight, which he could have had. He was after the big money.
I
and it's
mean,
hard
after
because,
the
like you
big
said,
money,
when
after
out
the
of
big
those two
money,
dudes,
you could
out of
look
those
at
two
it.
dudes, it's only one guy on pay per view.
Yeah, but you could look at it that he's after the big money or he after the biggest name. If he beats Devin Haney, people gonna say Tank's still there.
That's true. That's true. But on a closing thing, since these are the two most recognized guys to a casual fan at a small weight, outside of heavyweight, outside of Canelo, where do you think that they would land on that all-time pay-per-view buys list? Do you think they crack top 5? Do you think they get close to the
Shit, you
top?
heard Tank said they doing
the
2
internet,
million.
The internet, yeah, and I believe it because there's hardly any two guys that the entire world knows and talks about like this is these two guys.
I hope,
And,
man.
and,
I hope they fucking make 4 million. Fuck that.
and it's because especially where they are, the hype, and the fact that the fight is happening, and I agree that with this fight happening, we should get more fights. I don't know if it would be on the same like, hey, I'm usually gonna have to buy in and do what I say, but I feel like with this happening, you would get more fights out of it.
All right, champ. Yo, look at this Tank fan. You a Tank Man fan. My man's name is Al. And he said, Ness, you're a hater, bro. Ryan said he couldn't make 135. So cool. Since he can't make 135, let's make him make 136. Yo, Jay-Z said it the best, man. Just give you the rope, bro. I kick away the chair, man. Y'all do the things yourself, bro. Y'all silly, man. Digging your own holes and hanging yourself, man. Shut up better. Stop typing. That's how you help yourself and help your favorite fighter. You out here looking crazy, man. Crazy. Let me see what we got. We got Brandon in Cincinnati, Discord.
Yo, what's going on, Ness?
What up?
Man, we back here having a heated debate on if it's cool or not to rock the Merce.
Never
But man,
been.
this shit is hilarious.
That's a different generation, bro.
This shit is hilarious, man. Now they saying Ugg slippers is gay. I mean, the Merce is that's hit or miss. I don't think I'll rock
I
the
ain't gonna
Merce.
front. When my
understand the
son asked me for Uggs, I said, what? I ain't know Uggs until my son asked for them shits. I ain't know that the motherfuckers was unisex, bro. Listen,
The
I'm not
slippers,
with
man,
all
not
that
the
shit.
boots, the slippers.
Man, listen.
Slippers is
Uggs
cool.
is for girls.
Nah, man,
And
you
that's
niggas wear
that.
Crocs, nursing shoes. Don't talk shit
I
about
don't
the
wear
Ugg
Crocs.
slippers
I
if you
don't wear
wearing
Crocs. I don't wear Crocs. That ain't my thing. You see me always get on motherfuckers with Crocs. I don't go out the
that's
house
Crocs
in house
super gay.
shoes, man. That ain't what I do. I don't do the house
Nike
shoes.
Nike slides, man.
I do got
like
Nike slides. That's different. That's different.
yeah, Gucci flip flops or something.
Nah,
if you
I ain't balling. I ain't
living
balling.
like that. Nigga, you got a vet and wear Versace robes and shit. Don't nobody want to hear that. But nah, they back here clowning
Both
the Merce,
gifts.
man. I understand the purpose of the Merce when your pants are too tight because they skinny.
His
You can't
pants
fit
ain't
your
tight.
big ass bones.
His pants wasn't tight.
I'm just saying, man.
His
I'm just
pants.
saying. I understand the purpose
He
of the
took it
Merce.
back to
I
like
wouldn't wear it, but I
2004.
get it.
Like these pants is actually loose. They baggy. Look.
Yeah, baggy back in.
He
Baggy
walking
back in.
he walking like duck walk so his pants don't fall. Bruh, yo, you know what's crazy? He got the man purse and he got the chain on the man wallet. He got the Jim Jones chain. You see it right there?
No, I ain't check it.
Yeah, from the belt to the back pocket.
Yeah.
But if you got a wallet, what you need the purse for?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh,
Just
all
fashion
right.
sense, I guess.
Oh, all right.
Like I said, I don't know if I'll rock the Merce. I'm about 50-50 on the Merce, but the Ugg slippers, we not about to make the
He
Ugg
got his
slippers
phones
gay,
in
man.
there.
Come
They
on.
saying his phones was in
God
there.
damn. Yeah, as I said, you got these big ass phones. You might have 20,000 in cash. You can't fit all that in your pocket. So you got to rock
I
the
mean,
merce.
if 20,000 only fitting in that little merge, that's all. That 20 ain't no more than 20. Even all hunters, it ain't no more ain't fitting in there. You can't fit phones and 20 in there. You seen? Is you watching the video? Look how skinny that shit is. Plus, it don't make no sense. He got his other man with the duffel. Look at his other man with the duffel. Just throw that shit in the duffel. That shit was a
Yeah, maybe
fashion
he just
statement.
yeah, maybe he just wanted to rock his Bottega, man.
No, it was a
Bottega is in right
bruh.
now.
Listen,
But the press
he got the big ass security guard holding the other big bag. Believe me, this was meant to be shown. It was a fashion statement.
Yeah, he just showing off the money, man. Just showing off the money. But the press conference, at all in all, I think somebody said it earlier. Calvin Ford slowly becoming my favorite trainer. And
Bruh,
that cat's just
did
so
you love it?
humble and
Did you
just
love how he
appreciative
cried?
just to be there.
Did you love how he cried a little bit and shit? Like, yo, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah. And then he calling Ryan Ron. He pronouncing it Ron like RON. Like shout out to Ron. I fuck with him, man. Like Venom said, it was just nice to see the cross promotion. You got Oscar and Bernard and Leonard, Espinoza. That's how you know it's a
Bernard
big
said,
fight.
call me the
When people were able to
instigator.
get. Oh yeah.
He ain't
Oh yeah.
instigate a
Then
motherfucking thing, though. Someone
and
call me.
then Calvin said, when I got out of prison, I wanted to fight you. I thought I could take you. Like Bernard probably would have fucked him up on the yard. Nah, that shit was dope. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow they ain't gotta redo the whole introduction phase of it. And they can go straight into some juicy shit. Like ain't no need to tell us how the fight got made and who to thank
I
and
wonder if he
who's
gonna
a part
have.
of it.
I wonder if he gonna be that late tomorrow.
Shit, I don't know. Probably not.
That shit,
But
yo, I literally fell asleep. I know people gonna think, yo, he's stunting just because he on, he doing the show. Like I fell asleep.
yeah, I don't know if he gonna. What did he say he was late for? Did he say?
According to Chris, no, what's his name from SI and DAZN?
Chris Mannix?
Yeah, according to Chris Mannix, he said Tank was getting a haircut. So obviously he got braids, so he must have been getting a shape up, making sure his lineup right.
He was probably getting his shit braided. So now that he got his shit braided, he probably ain't gonna be late tomorrow. But all in all, it was okay, man. I would like for him to have talked some more juicy shit, but it was laid back. I ain't got a problem with it. I'm just happy the fight is made.
Word.
But I'm about to get back to watching these niggas.
So you ain't
debate
care
this
about the
merge topic.
rehydration clause, huh? You just gonna casually get up out of here.
Oh no, I care. I care about it. I see a lot of people that's What I've realized about boxing fans, they criticize A-side shit not because they dislike A-side shit. They're envious that the guys they don't like don't get the A-side treatment.
Yeah.
But once one of their guys get the A-side treatment, they don't have a problem with it anymore. I.e., when AJ was getting the A-side treatment, they was complaining because they was Wilder fans. But once EJ was in AJ's position, they love throwing that A-side shit in us Bud fans' face. So I'm used to it, man. So they gonna criticize it when a guy they don't like do it, but when it's their guy, they cool with it. Because deep down inside, they envy that shit. But other than that, man, I'm about to watch these niggas debate the Merce and Ugg slipper topic some more. This shit is funny to me.
All right.
But have a good one, brother.
You too. Got a $5 super chat from Rod of the Storm that says Tank has a purse. Is that how Baltimore gets down? But Ryan's the model. Tank fans want to be referred as they, them. You wildin'. Rod of the Storm back with another one says Tank getting ready for jail time. You a hater. What that got to do with anything? We going out to Adrian in Brooklyn, Long Island. What up?
Yo.
You.
What it do, Ness?
Another day, another podcast.
Tuning in like always. Shit. That was a good face-off with these guys. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what happens if Ryan goes over the weight? Because like I know they're supposed to weigh in at 136. He can't rehydrate.
Again,
He can
I've
only
answered
rehydrate 10
this.
pounds,
I've
140.
answered this a few times. Because there's no belt, we don't know what rules or regulations they following. So all we could do is guess based off old negotiations. But those rules are usually the IBF. So like, you know, and negotiated, right? Like Canelo and Chavez, they had money. You know, you go over the weight, you got to give me a certain amount every dollar, every pound. You know, so it's different. We don't know.
Oh shit. I'm thinking. I was thinking. I'm like, shit. What if he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna come in at like 160.
Well, Daniel
anyways, and I'm gonna
Jacobs
pay
did
that
it.
fee.
Daniel Jacobs did it to Canelo, who's a bigger name than Tank. So you know that could be part of the plan. Below the weight.
How much do you know? How much you have to pay?
Nah, I don't know. But that was the IBF. So I don't think it was pay anything. I think it was just you lose your chance to fight for the IBF.
Word.
Because remember,
And
Jacobs
I
had
keep
the
hearing,
belt.
Word. I keep hearing these guys like Brian Custer saying like, yeah, whoever wins this fight, they're gonna be the new face of boxing, blah blah blah.
Yeah, because they can't say
In my eyes,
undisputed. They can't say the king of the division because it's a catchweight. They got to make some shit up.
in my eyes, the face of boxing is like, you know, the person that do like the top sales, like the most pay-per-views.
Bro, the face of boxing
you know,
is still
like
Canelo,
Canelo
man.
does.
The face of boxing is still Canelo. Like Tank, I don't know
That's what
that
I'm
Tank
saying,
Ryan.
where they get this narrative from.
I mean, we got to see what Tank Ryan do in terms of numbers, and we'll find out. We'll find out if he took
And
over.
can they keep? And then can they keep doing that? That's one time. A fight between them. Who knows? Tank could fight somebody else, and
I
they
think
can do half the numbers. Both sides. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
cutting
man.
out, Ness.
Huh?
You cutting up, bro.
Nah, never mind. I got a text. I'm sorry.
All right, Ness. That's my call, man. Keep doing your thing. I'm always tuning in like always and shit.
Appreciate you, champ.
Throw some in the air for
Appreciate you.
me, man.
Appreciate you, man. Let me go out to AMG. What up?
Hey, what's up, Ness?
How are you?
Good, man. Good. Appreciate the show. I mean, overall, I'm excited for the fight. The rehydration stuff. I mean, A-side treatment's been going on since what, like, since the 80s in some way, form, or fashion, right? At this point, we just got to understand that boxing fans are going to be hypocrites. And that's, you know, it's okay for one dude to do it, but not for the other guy to do it. At the end of the day, nobody wants to lose. And if you have an advantage, they're going to take the advantage when they can. So I'm not mad at Tank for doing it. It is what it is. It's up to Ryan to beat him anyways, right? So we'll see if he can do it. But I'm hyped. I got my tickets today for Virgil Teneones. I'm hyped for that. I booked the trip to Canada in July, so I'm hyped for that. It's a good day, man.
Oh man, congrats, bro. Bro, are you watching on YouTube? Cause you about to fucking like laugh right now. Look at what the internet is just too fast. Let me see if I turn it sideways. Does it get bigger? This is crazy.
I was watching, but I paused it while I'm on the call. What happened?
Oh, it don't turn. Bruh, look at this side by side. They got Bruh, they said, yo, this is Leonard Ellerby beginning of the Tank Ryan negotiations and at the press conference. And yo, this is hilarious. Oh my God. I wish I could post things like this, you know what I mean? But they get too mad at us. Lord, this is hilarious, man. Yo, that is insane. You got to see that.
I'm gonna have to check that out for sure.
Oh man.
Nah, but good show. It's gonna be a good fight, and so I'm excited for it.
All right, brother. Me too, man. Me too. This is hilarious. I'm posting this on my Discord. This shit is hilarious. Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna go check it out now. Peace.
Yeah, nah. I can't believe they did that shit, bro. Internet is so fast, bro. They so creative, bro. It's like they on point, like an arrow. We going out to Denver. Who we got out here in Denver? Noel. What up?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What
My name's Noah, not Noel,
Oh,
but it's all
Noah.
cool.
My bad, my bad.
You're all good, my homie. The only one thing I gotta say about the rehydration clause is these vatos out here gotta quit bitching, homie. I mean, this is boxing. The A side gets the treatment that they want to get, and I mean, the true champion got to fight through the trials and tribulations, these stipulations that they're giving him, you know. So, I mean, it is what it is for Ryan. I mean, yeah, it sucks, bro, but that's just how it is. To be a true champion, you got to fight through these obstacles. And man, what you think about press conference? I felt like it was pretty mellow. I loved when Tank's trainer got all excited, got all emotional. That's how I feel.
All right, champ. All right. Appreciate you calling in, giving us your take. Looks like we about to jump right back up to California. LA, maybe. Who this? This is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. New caller. I love new callers. Who this?
Yo,
What up?
it's your boy. Well, you know me on Twitter as King Rari. I ain't never called in before.
King Rari, what up?
Hey man, love everything that happened today. But one thing that I seen your previous show, man, I was riding so hard with you, bro, and I think like our man Ringwalk gotta understand,
90 seconds.
if they would have promoted this the right way, I do feel like it would have broke pay-per-view records, or not even the records exactly, but they would have did big numbers. You giving just 2 episodes of All Access, I mean that's cool, but if it would have been more, the fight would have been it would have had a lot more weight when it came down to everybody out here in everybody
60 seconds.
not so much just on social media. Like how you said how the UK took Matt Kellerman's face off. Things like that, I feel like in the day and age of social media, you need things like that to promote certain fights even more because
They definitely need a sit down face off with Max for this shit, man. They need that.
You seen how Tank came out? He was like, yo, man, just say you was talking out of your ass when you was popping that shit saying I was going to get knocked out in the second round. Ryan froze up a little bit. Then he came with the, I'm professional. I was on time type vibe. Like, they need that type of stuff now because you posting the meme they got of Ellaby. Imagine if a face-off happened and it get greasy. Man,
10 seconds.
Instagram gonna be reposting that clip on every page, on every outlet you could think of.
Yep. I'm with you. But they ain't give us nothing like that. See, that's what Tank did that with Rolly. There was a lot of shit to repost, and there was the push where he pushed him off stage. We ain't got nothing like that. This time around.
Yeah, and that's like the little iffy thing about it because I feel like if Tank don't got no pressure with you, which what he had with Rolly, like he real calm, collected, and even Ryan said that, like, man, I had to say what I had to say. At least I'm trying to sell the fight, and we know Tank ain't really like that unless he got real animosity with you. But I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. I don't know if you remember when I be talking on Twitter Spaces, but on a few of the segments you've had, especially when I was trying to get at Bill, if Tank win this fight and I feel like that's the next best thing. It's gonna have to be Devin because Devin been talking a little bit recently, and Tank was just going in on Twitter a few hours ago on Bill Haney about when Bill was on your show complaining about how people want to see Tank fail and how he was throwing little light jabs at Tank. Man, you put Bill and Calvin in the same room on top of Devin and Tank, I feel like that's going to probably be top 5 pay-per-view sales ever in boxing. That fight right there. But they got to make it happen, though.
Nah, I hear you, champ. Let's see what they end up doing. But thanks for calling in. Let me see who I got on Discord. Boss T. Box T Balls. Box T Balls. What up? Yep.
Yo, what it do, Ness?
What's up?
What's down, man? So for the most part, I just want to say I feel like the press conference was a dud, a failure. I'll give it a C plus for a grade at most.
Damn. Hold up. Oh my God.
Not even a B. I can't even give it a B.
No, wait, bruh. Breaking news. Now the shit really hit the fan, bruh. Let me put my face here. This is some bullshit.
What is it?
Garcia informed Boxing Scene afterward that he cannot weigh more than 146 pounds, 10 more pounds than their contracted weight. Now, I expected that, but I didn't expect this next sentence. When he enters the ring for the 12-round fight. So he got to hold that all night. It ain't the morning of like the IBF. You see, this is why belts do matter. This is exactly why belts matter. So the A-side can't just do some fucking bullshit. Ain't no sanctioning body to oversee this shit. Bruh, that's crazy.
You know what? I wanted to touch on that weight thing too, because I kind of disagree with you, and maybe you can change my mind. What I disagree with you on that is, why does it matter if Tank got that weight clause in there for Ryan Garcia when logically, right, and scientifically, Ryan is taller than Tank? You know how they used to call Tank a weight bully when he was at 130? They say, "I'll go up to
Champ,
135."
you're going too deep. You're going too deep. Why you fight Barrios without a weight clause? What, you scared? You scared of Ryan? He better than Barrios. He faster, he hit harder. What is it? Oh, that's right. You said he was on steroids. That's right.
Look, hold on.
Is it a little bit of fear? Is it a little bit of fear?
Tank respects Ryan. He respects him.
So you trying to take away from him. You trying to make him less
he's
than.
Make it even. No, he's bringing a balance, brother.
Balance.
He's bringing a balance.
Man,
yes.
Yo.
Tank is Ryan is at an advantage. Tank is at a disadvantage with his height, even his speed.
All of a sudden, Ryan is at an advantage. Ryan been the B-side that never won the world title, that never fought nobody, all up until this fight got made. Now the fight got made, he got the advantage. He the bigger man. Y'all terrible, man. Tank fans getting scared.
Not even. No, bro. I'm going for Ryan. To be real with you, I'm from California. All right, Southern California.
If you going for Ryan, there's no reason you should be happy that he in a catch weight that he don't need and a rehydration clause that he don't need.
Well, I feel like it's fair. That's what I feel like. I'm all about fair. I mean, I'm a fighter. I'm a fan of boxing at the end of the day, and I'm the clean sport, the VADA tested, all that. Make it fair, make it even. Both fighters got to be clean. And at this point, it's balanced. I feel like, all right, Ryan, you're significantly going to weigh more than Tank at the end if you get to, go up in weight.
So Barrios didn't significantly weigh more when he was the natural 140-pounder with the belt?
Yes, but Tank and Barrios is not Ryan. I believe Ryan would knock the fuck out of Barrios, to be honest with you.
So again, you admitting since Ryan is more dangerous, we got to make him weaker.
No, we got to make it you're using the wrong words, brother. I feel like, Ryan has the upper hand in speed and not skill, but when it comes to weight too, he has the upper hand because he got the reach, he got the height, and he's gonna weigh significantly more.
You're right, champ. You're right. We're looking for balance. We're looking for balance, man. Ryan can't make 135, so we're gonna make him fight at 136.
But he's gonna, so he can't come in higher on fight night. He's not gonna be more than 136. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, he could only weigh 146 on fight night. Barrios ain't had none of that.
Be right there,
Barrios ain't had none of that, man. Yo, all I'm saying is, this is, I'm going to just tell you this right now. This shit is historical. Like, Mayweather was a champ. Okay? Pacquiao was a champ. Margarito was a champ. Anybody you can mention that was put in a fucking catchweight, the motherfuckers was champs. Like, you doing this shit to a contender that never won a world title. This just scary energy. It
That
sound
don't
weird.
even care about the world titles, though. How about
Bruh,
that?
you're not
He don't
getting
even
it.
care about the
But you're
world
not
titles.
getting it. What I'm telling you is Ryan has not proved that he is championship level because he never won a world championship. And look at everything that you got to do to a contender. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Listen to what I'm about to say. Can you imagine if
But he
Devin?
admits he's dangerous.
Can you
Tank doesn't admit that.
imagine? Can you imagine if Devin Haney said, "I'm fighting Frank Martin next, but he got to weigh 129, and he can't weigh more than 139 on the day of the fight. Plus,
I
he
would
got to
disagree
weigh."
because Devin's taller than Frank. I
Oh
would
man,
disagree with
you
that.
tripping, champ. You don't get height don't win fights. Height don't win
But
fights.
they're gonna weigh more. If
Listen
it
to
was
me.
even with the weight,
Sergio
so who's gonna weigh more?
Martinez.
Tank
Sergio
or Ryan?
Martinez was smaller when he knocked out Paul Williams, who was taller. Carlos Quintana was smaller when he knocked out Paul Williams. Like, height don't win fight, but I gotta go, man.
Well, hold on. One more thing. Let me leave it at this. Beggars can't be choosers. That's all I'm gonna say. He's begging. He gonna get the rolling.
Yeah,
There it
he
is.
begging because he thought he could beat Tank and his team changing the rules. And Jabril, you mad? I sound like a clown because I'm telling the truth about your favorite fighter. You mad that your favorite fighter out here asking for catch weights and rehydration clauses, so you don't know how to react. So you got to take it out on me. That ain't my favorite fighter. That's your favorite fighter asking for that shit. Your favorite fighter got you looking like a weirdo. Huh?
Can we say that? Let's treat Tank like how Canelo fans treat Canelo.
No, that's exactly what I. That's exactly the energy.
A fight with Tank Davis.
That's
even
exactly.
deserve a fight with Tank Davis.
That's exactly the energy I came into this show. I called him Tank Nello. For all the haters, for all the haters of Canelo, this Tank Nello, he doing the same exact thing that Canelo do. But I gotta go, champ. We got other callers to get to. We going to LV Slugger. LV Slugger.
TBV, fuck. TBV, how it sound?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. I'm glad both promotional companies, got the job done. You know what I'm saying? We got a big.
You mean you glad Ryan accepted everything under the sun to get it done?
I mean, they did what they had to do to get the job, to get the fight here.
He did what he had to do.
But I mean, did somebody put a gun to his head and make him sign it?
No, no. Like Devin, he want to show his greatness. Like Floyd, he want to show his greatness.
I mean,
the people that accept B-side.
Well, Majid hit it on the head. Instead of out here skipping to my Lewin about belts not mattering. You know what I'm saying? This what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? You out here saying belts don't matter. This the fight you've been
Tank say the same thing because he don't want none of Devin Haney belts.
When Devin Haney hopped in that ring after he beat Luke Campbell, what did he do? He wanted Tank. That's what he wanted. He been wanting Tank. So you got to accept everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
all right, keep that same energy when Canelo do it. Keep that same energy when Canelo do it.
Check this out, man. Look at here. Then he moved to 140. Like, if you went out here parading around talking about belts don't matter, you could have won a belt at 140 and had better leverage at the negotiation tables. You know what I'm saying? At the negotiation table. But
just keep that same energy with Canelo.
Belts don't matter. You'd rather sit around and say belts don't matter. So if you want to keep that same energy, I mean, that's what it's going to be for you. Because you've done nothing.
Keep that same energy with Canelo, though. Keep that same energy with Canelo.
We basing Ryan off 9 million Instagram followers.
Nah, we basing Ryan. We basing Ryan off his character. He the one accepted all the bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. So a gun was put to that man's head to accept everything. That's what I'm saying. Like you this big star. You got 9 million Instagram followers. You should be able to do whatever you want. Win a title at 140. Like I said, you would have had better leverage at the negotiation tables. But this who you've been calling out from the jump. And now you finally got it.
And
Now
don't
you
you
want the
think
fans to feel
it's
sorry for you.
mysterious? You don't find it
He
odd?
got to fight.
You don't find
He
it
got to
odd?
fight. He
You
been
don't
calling
find it
out for the
odd?
longest.
Man,
Now he want niggas
y'all
to feel
blind,
sorry
man.
for
Y'all
him.
blind. Y'all blind. Y'all
He
blind.
want niggas to feel sorry for him now, man.
No,
Nah,
no.
this who you wanted.
I
This who he wanted.
I
Now you got what you wanted.
I
Now
just
get
wish
your ass
y'all
knocked
keep
out.
the same
Now
energy,
get
man.
your ass
I
knocked
wish y'all
out.
keep the same energy, man.
What you mean? I'm keeping the same energy. Like I said, man. Look, hopefully he can bounce back after this. It's going to start slow, so you know it may look good early, but yeah, man, we all know it's about to go down, man. He about to be a meme. He about to be a meme. You know, hopefully he can bounce back and win world titles and stop going around saying titles don't mean nothing. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. That's all I
Yeah.
got.
Keep that same energy. Jay Will. We talking Tank Nello. What up? Jay Will. Jay Will. Larry Smooth in the meantime. In between time.
Yo, I'm coming through clear.
Yes, sir.
Word. Shout out to you, Ness. Shout out to TVV. Good brothers at the back call, man. Listen, yo, I'm just finally excited this shit is happening, man. We got our first press conference out the way. A lot of people said this shit wasn't even going to happen, man. People like C-Dub, JP, heard this shit for the last 3 weeks. Oh, we still ain't got an announcement. Well, look, niggas, we got a press conference, man. The shit is happening April 22nd. We're going to witness Ryan Garcia's funeral live. Shit, man. I'm just interested to see the press conference tomorrow to see if Ryan's bravado is a little more now he's in his hometown, shit like that. Hey, man, this is the fight of the year. And like I said, I'm just happy it's happening because a lot of fighters say that, they agree to everything, but we don't have to fight. I'm not gonna say no names because niggas already know what I'm talking about. So shout out to Ryan Garcia for being the man of his word and getting this shit done, man. And April 22nd, definitely gonna be buying that pay-per-view, tuned in to see the biggest star in boxing shine bright, man, and knock another nigga out, man. So that's all I got, y'all. It be easy. Stay up, Ness.
All right, champ. I got Anthony with a $5 super chat that says Tank has some words for B-Hop when he was standing behind Ryan. Okay. I ain't see that. We need that. We need that audio. Jay Will, is you there or what? Jay Will. Come back to us. Yes, sir. All right, so it looks like we about to wrap up. I'm going to give Jay Will a few more seconds to jump on. And if not, you're going to catch me tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern, where we'll be back talking more boxing. Let's go. Jay Will. Box T Balls, you know how it works, man. You want another call, you got to do a cash app, man. Only one at a time, man. I'm missing my gym session right now. Let's see. Cash App or a $5 super chat with the words counter punch, but I don't see no Jay Will. Jay Will, you gonna request? There you go. Trying you one more time. What up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Right. Good, cool. Yo, man. I just caught the tail end and everything. I was watching it while I was just listening, man. Yo, man, people wild, man. It's crazy when you can just see how people are just way more fans of fighters than just fans of the sport, man. Like they trying to make it seem like this is first of all, I mean Ryan is coming down from 140, is he not? He's coming down from 140 to
Yeah.
fight at 136, right?
Yep.
So if you a dog, you actually go fight whoever at they weight division and you beat them at they weight. That's always been the rule. Like I'm gonna go at your weight, or we can meet somewhere in the middle. Now the rehydration clause, that is nutty. That's crazy. And there's no belt. There's no
No belt.
yo, like Ness, like
Bruh, but
I
not
don't
even,
really
but listen
call
to me, listen to me, listen to me. I can't even recall any time Canelo ever did a catch weight and a rehydration clause in the same fucking fight. Never.
I mean and then these Tank fans I'm hearing, they keep it's from like saying, well, did nobody make him do it or whatever the excuse is. I'm saying it's like y'all not going to get the real Ryan fight night. Even if he came down to 135 and made 135, he would weigh more than 146 fight night. Y'all fighting and why would y'all even want a dub that way? Unless y'all scared too, just like Tank is obviously showing he's scared. Like it's wild. It's wild to me, man. It's really crazy how people are trying to defend this. Like this is not energy of like I'm the champ. I'm the best. That's not that kind of energy, man. And it's like you said, like, and I wasn't even thinking about, but when you say he didn't make Barrios do this. He didn't make. I mean, and Barrios is just as tall, just as big as Garcia. But Garcia is obviously a different animal to them, and that's evident, man. And it's like I don't care how y'all Tank fans want to try to twist this, man. I like the dude myself, man. But I can't excuse this. Like I'm a fan of boxing, bruh. Like everybody's who claim they love Floyd. Anytime Floyd beat so he went to their weight division. The only catchweight he did was Canelo. And that's because Canelo offered it first. But still yet, he caught flack for that. Pacquiao did a whole bunch of catchweights. He caught flack for that. Like when you keep coming with catchweights, you're going to catch flack from people who really love the
Freddie
sport.
Roach and
Now,
Pacquiao started that shit, man.
what'd you say?
Freddie Roach and Pacquiao started that shit.
They did, and they caught flack for it though. And it's so, and the people who was giving them flack for it, Mayweather fans. And it's crazy how these Tank fans just really sit here, just turning a blind eye to the catch weight. Okay, cool. You can't make 135, 136. I'm gonna be, negotiate. I'm being strict on the weight. Okay, I give you that. Boom. But the man gonna make the 136. Then you're gonna throw a weight, rehydration clause on the back end of that. Like that's nutty. Like you can't feel good about no dub
And it ain't
on
no
that. You
belt on
can't
the line.
with no belt. So like, and Ness, I know when I call, I like to fuck with you and give you a hard time, but bro, you hit it right on the head, bro. And I just kept counting caller after caller after caller, like, man, it's cool, or this is what it is to be the A side, or I mean, ain't nobody making him do it, or like it's just
Ain't
so
nobody
many, and
put
it's
a
like
gun to his head. See, Jay Will.
right, it's wild, man. But I'm glad the fight got made. Honestly, now I wanted Tank to win, but now I'm kind of low key wanting Ryan to to pull off the upset, man. I think I might put some money on him, man. But that's my call.
All right. Yeah, I just want the Canelo haters to find me the fight where Canelo put his opponent in a catch weight and a rehydration clause. Go ahead, man. Help me, teach me. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying I don't know which fight it is. Show me something. Show me, cause Tank just did some new shit, and everybody's okay with it. He got a catch weight and a rehydration. But yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. We back tomorrow morning, rocking out. Same bat time, same bat channel, which is 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Arrivederci.